Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Monday. Let me set up this room real quick and then we can get started. So let's see, today is March 22nd. Wow, this month is literally flying by. So let me finish setting this up real quick, guys, and then I'll send out the link. So let's see, yeah, March 22nd. There. Well, looks good. Let me just get this link. I think well, they did mention that Federal Powell is supposed to speak at 6 a.m. So he's speaking right now. I'm guessing. I don't see a link anywhere for him for his speech or whatever his announcement. So that's why I'm not entering any trades, guys. I wouldn't have entered any of these trades right here because this is like leading up to his announcements. So even right now, I wouldn't take this trade right here, even though it might set up for like a nice sell. Yeah, well, this big drop. I'm going to see what happens from this. I'm going to see how it moves because generally on the next candle, it'll either keep dropping or it'll recover back to where it was originally. And then from this point, it usually just, swings back up. So we'll see how this moves out after this candle has settled. And we'll also see, how price reacts to that as well. I mean, especially with Powell speaking, I don't know if he's saying something that's really affecting the market. Here, let me check on YouTube real quick and see if there's anything even, usually they send a link out here when he's speaking. Let me just go over to the page real quick. Let's see, YouTube. Usually they have a live button here or something for Powell. Let's see, Powell, unless the time was off. No, he's speaking right now. Okay, he's speaking. Jerome Powell speaks at Bank International Settlements event. So here, let me just put it up here real quick. It's on. I hate these freaking ads. All right. Let me just lower my volume.
They're not backed by anything. They're more of an asset for speculation. So they're also not particularly in use.
So Powell is speaking right now.
It's more a speculative asset that's essentially a substitute for
and it's probably spiking price around pretty heavy. Look at these big spikes around.
Crypto assets, the public needs to understand the risks. The principal thing is that if the volatility, there's also the outsized energy requirement for mining, and the fact that they're not backed by anything, which I mentioned.
All right, so I'll just leave this up for now while I send out this link.
So to the extent a stablecoin is backed by sovereign currencies of leading nations, that's certainly an improvement over crypto assets, I would say. But nonetheless, where does the credibility come from? It comes from that sovereign currency that is the backstop. The thing is, existing sovereign currencies are issued with the benefit of the public in mind.
So they're talking about crypto.
Potentially fast and wide adoption of a global stablecoin, potentially a global currency governed only by the incentives of a private company, is something that will deserve and will receive the highest level of regulatory expectations. And is regulation where it needs to be on global stablecoins yet? It's not, but we're making progress.
All right, so I'm gonna follow this on my own.
Stablecoins may have.
I'll just mute this. I'll follow this on my own, guys, and then we'll see what else we can look at right now as we continue. I just want to see how US 30 is moving because look at this big dump right here. Like I mentioned, after this candle right here, it's probably going to it can do one of two things. It can swing back to where it was originally, or it'll probably keep dropping. And then when it swings back to where it originally was, it can probably swing back up, or I mean, it might just come right back down, and then just might range until it decides to pick a direction. So we'll see how this plays out right now. I'll be watching Powell speak on my screen over here on my other screen. I just have the subtitles running right now. So I'll send this link out to the rest of you guys, and then we'll see how this plays out. So let me see. I sent all the links out to Telegram real quick. Next place I need to send it to was gonna be on the Facebook. So let me send this to our social media, and you guys can see how it's moving around, right? It's spiking around back and forth. So we have about 4 minutes left on this candle. Once this candle closes, it'll either recover back or it'll keep dropping. So we'll see how that plays out. And then once we figure out the direction, we can start scalping in that direction. But we got to be a little careful. So I'm probably going to take some smaller lot sizes until Powell's done speaking. He just started speaking about 30 minutes ago. So he's got to wait. He's got some time to go until he's done. So just be careful with your positions, guys. If you guys are in positions right now, I did give you guys a warning yesterday not to enter stuff, until he's done speaking. I did see some of you guys in the chat did take some trades. Some of them were wins. So you guys might be good for right now. Here, let me check this out. Yeah, I'll pull up your guys' trades because a lot of you guys did take some trades last night in between Powell's announcement and the London session. You guys locked in some pretty decent profit here. I'll just pull it up for you guys right here. So let me get you guys the Zoom link as well. Sorry guys, let me get that real quick first, and then we will talk. So let me send this out to you guys in the premium group. So let's see, premium right here. Zoom. All right, guys, there you go. So there's a Zoom link. I got this all posted here on the social media. Let's see. All right, Powell's still speaking. Last place I'm going to post this is on the Instagram real quick, and then we should be good to go. And then I can start looking. So we got about 2 minutes left on that candle. We'll see how this plays out. And then after that, we'll determine whether we're going to start scalping for some buys or for some sells. But Powell's still speaking, so we kind of want that to pass over before we enter some trades for today. All right, so I got this link posted up here. A little swipe up button. All right, looks like we're good. So here are the profits from last night. Some of you guys took some trades last night during the London session. So if I go to my saved messages real quick. All right, we're good. So like these are the profits that you guys made last night. So Tam over here locked in about 109, or I'll go from the top. So you guys can see the timestamp up here where it says today. So some of you guys locked in some nice profit. So last night, let's see, Trell locked in some pretty good profit. Josh locked in some profit too. So this is from last night. Josh locked in 246 off US 30. If you guys sat in on my session yesterday, Josh has a new strategy he's been applying, and I gave you guys a little sneak peek to it. He trades US 30 on the 3 minute, just using the momentum indicator. He just takes every signal in each way, and he only goes for 250 pips. So he's like locked in some nice profit last night, 550, just applying that strategy. Trell over here locked in about, let's see, 300, 1,000, like well over 1,000 last night. Just scalping US 30 right here. Tam over here as well, locked in 200 off that US 30. She hit another one over here as well, 250. So a total of 450, I think, this morning. And then another one, damn, look, she locked in another one. She locked in 1,653. So she locked in this 400 plus this 1,653. So she locked in about 2,000 total. Trell locked in another win there for 342. And then a couple other ones here for Trell. So a lot of you guys locked in some like real good profit during the London session. I know it was kind of risky for you guys to take it. But I mean, you guys did capitalize on those moves when I did mention, volatility would pick up over the London session. So you guys did some pretty good work last night, guys. Congrats. And here is a US 30. Like I mentioned that price was down here. It's probably going to swing back up to where it originally was. And then from this point, it's either going to swing back down in range, or it's going to shoot up back to where it was originally before market open. So we'll just wait and see how price reacts now. There's no zones around this area, so I don't think there's any new scalps. I wouldn't have taken any of these scalps over here, obviously, because Powell is speaking. If you guys are just joining right now, Federal Chair Powell of the U.S. Treasury is now speaking regarding cryptocurrency and stuff like that. So if you guys want to watch it, it's on YouTube right here. I'm watching it myself, just trying to see what he's saying. Any hints directing where we should be trading. But it's anything could happen with news, guys. That's why I don't really trade news. I'm just waiting for the news to pass to let the market pretty much stabilize and just move where it's supposed to go. And then I'll start taking some trades. There's really no point in us, predicting where news is going to push price, because what's probably going to happen is price will just, it'll just whipsaw back and forth. And there's just really no reason for you to take that gamble, because you're literally gambling if you're trading news. You don't know if price is going to go up or price is going to go down, because they can say one thing and price can still go the opposite direction if majority of people are anticipating it to go one direction. So we'll see how that plays out. Other than that, let's see if there's anything here in the chat. So let's see. All right, cool. Looks like everyone's here right now. Let's see. Hey, Billy, how's it going? Morning. Morning, Spencer. Morning, Peter. Morning, Neptune. Morning, David. Looks like David's driving to work right now. Morning, Kushi. Morning, Josh. Morning, John. Morning, Terrence. Morning, Patricia. Morning, Anthony. Morning, Rick. Morning, Matt. Morning, Renko. Morning, Trell. Morning, Talisha. Nice. You got. Morning, Kimmy. Morning, everybody. Thanks, Kimmy. Yeah, no, definitely, guys. So if you guys are just joining the room, I mentioned that Federal Powell is speaking right now. So that's why we're not really taking any trades, because, anything he says, this dude could like push market up or down with like one word. And you guys have seen it before with all of his announcements last week. So we're really not going to risk it. I mean, if you guys want to risk it, you guys can. But you know me, I like to be very careful, and I don't like to lose trades. So I'm not going to hop into a trade if market's moving all crazy. And you can tell it's moving crazy because look at these wicks right here. Price moved from this last candle about almost 1,000 pips, and the following candle just as much, about like 500 pips right here. So we're gonna wait and see how price moves, and we'll see if it decides to push upwards or if it decides to push downwards. If that's the case where price decides to push upwards, then that's perfectly fine. We don't mind that, because we want price to push up, come back down, and then we'll take buys in this direction. Vice versa. If price ends up coming down, that's perfectly fine too. Price can do whatever it wants. We're just going to let it go where it needs to go. It'll push this down this way. We'll let it swing back up, and then we'll take sells in this direction, right? So I'm not too worried about what happens with price. We're just going to wait and see what happens here, because price is just going to range within this area until it decides to, swing up or swing down. So that's pretty much that, guys. We'll hold tight right now, and we'll see what's going on in the next probably, let's see, he started speaking at 6. So he's still speaking now. He'll probably speak until maybe 7, maybe 7:30, maybe 8. I don't know. He's just speaking at the International Settlements event, Bank of International Settlements event. So we'll see what he says here. I know right now he's talking about cryptocurrency. So let's check out Bitcoin. He's probably pushing Bitcoin around right now. Let's go to Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin right here. I mean, I guess not really. He's not really spiking it as much as, as we would have probably thought it would have been. But we'll see. Usually price has a late reaction sometimes. Like he'll say something and then it won't happen until like an hour later, once people actually start to catch on to what he was talking about. Oops, what's this right here? Oh, this was the indexes. All right, so we'll keep watching US 30. I'll come back to it in like 10 minutes. I'll see what happens, because we really don't want to take trades when it's bouncing around here. I'll look at Forex pairs real quick first to see if there's anything here that we could have possibly taken. But obviously, we wouldn't take anything while Powell is speaking. So let me just go down the list real quick. Nothing there. Damn, this was a trade here that I was going to call last night. I did it because Powell's going to speak. Looks like it would have been pretty nice in profit right now. See. Yeah, it's in profit about 35 pips. So this is a call I was looking at yesterday, but I said I wasn't going to enter any trades because Powell's going to speak. But it looks like a lot of the stuff that I was analyzing, there's another sell right here, but I just wouldn't take it right now. Reason for this sell is that we have a rejection off this point. We have a sell signal right here. We would have waited for price to break and close past this structure right here. And then at that point, with those 3 requirements, it provides for a sell entry because we anticipate price to swing down from here. But I'm not going to take it until Powell is done speaking. So I'll just mark that up. If I decide to take that later, we'll just come back to it and I'll call this trade for you guys. Let's see if there's anything else here that we could possibly be looking for to take. This trade right here as well. So right here, we would have taken this buy right here, but since Powell is speaking, it's not exactly the safest time to take a trade. We have the rejection from this point down here. We have the buy signal right here. It also broke and closed past structure. So we anticipate price to push up to this next structure up there for Euro Cad, Euro CHF. If this ends up closing below here, same setup. We have the rejection from this point, sell signal right here. If this candle ends up closing below this structure, this would be a sell entry right here. And we will ride this down. So I'll keep a couple of these marked up just for future reference when you come back and look at them. Here's EG right here. If you guys remember my analysis from last week, some of you guys asked about this on Friday. I mentioned if price was to break above here, we take the buy, right? Price to break below here, we take the sell. It played out exactly how I mentioned, right? If you guys were patient and you guys waited for my analysis to play out, it closed above here and it shot up just like I said it would, right? To the next structure. So congrats whoever took that trade. I forget who asked about this. But if you guys want to see my initial analysis on this, I analyzed this yesterday and I also analyzed it on Friday. So if you guys want to go back and watch it, my full analysis is there for EG and it played out exactly how we thought. Let's see. I think other than that, there really isn't too much to take. GA over here for a sell. If if Powell wasn't speaking, it's all good. So I'll just mark that up. Maybe we'll look at that later. Same over here with GBP CHF, rejection from this point, sell signal right here. If this ends up closing below this structure right here, then this would provide for a solid sell right there. Mark that up right there. GJ, nothing there. So GJ, if this closes below the structure right here, we'd take that for a sell. GU, nothing. NCD CAD, nothing. NJ, nothing. Possible entry there, but we didn't take any of those trades. USD Cad. So I did analyze this for you guys yesterday. Whoever took this trade last night when I mentioned it, it's still pushing up. If you guys sat in on my live session yesterday, I covered this during the session. Other than that, I think that's about it, guys. So not too much here for Forex. I have these flagged right here. I'll look at them later once Powell's done speaking. But let's go back to US 30. Look at this crazy push here. See, this is why we don't enter trades right now when Powell's speaking, because look at this big gap up right here. Price is pushed up about 1,200 pips. So this is fine. This is fine if it's pushing up because we'll let it push up and then we'll catch it as it comes back down and then we'll ride it back up. Once we have an entry that appears. So this is completely fine. I'm not too worried about this. And then we will we'll let this play out. So we just got to be careful, guys. Don't hop into anything right now. Be patient. Just wait for him for him to finish speaking, because last thing you want to do is enter a trade and this dude says something that just screws up your trade completely. So let's see. I'll just pull it back up. Let's see if he's still speaking. I'm pretty sure he's still speaking right now. Man, YouTube has like a million commercials. It's like they send that first commercial and then they send another one. Okay, so I think he might be done. That's probably why that big spike happened, because he just closed out. So anyways, it says that the session has expired. I don't know if he's done speaking or not, or if they're just taking a break. And hopefully they're done. I'm ready to catch some trades. Yeah, I think he's, or I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, actually, yes, 14 to 14:45. Okay, so they're done. Perfect. Now we're ready to take some trades. So Powell's done speaking. Now we're just going to wait for this to come back down, and we're going to look for some entries off this point. This would have been an entry for you guys if you guys wanted to take it. You guys can, I mean, in reality, you guys can take this buy here if you want to take the scalp, but I personally wouldn't. Don't even risk it, guys, because this is probably going to come back down. And let's see, if your stop loss is 500 pips. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to let it come back down, provide for another entry for a buy, and then we'll take it. Hey, Nisa, morning. Hey, Gwen, morning. Rick said Powell's such a punk. He doesn't he know I got a challenge to hit? Definitely, Rick. He's probably doing this on purpose, huh? All right, so guys, we're now waiting for this to play out. Once it plays out, then we can see what's going on from here. Let's see, we got Aaron over here. What's up, Aaron?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, bro? You just wake up? You're up early.
I had caught that not US 30, but the I had caught that XRP buy last night.
Yeah. Did it bump up?
Yes, sir. Shot up to like 58 cents this morning.
Nice. Yeah. Let's see, Powell was just speaking about some cryptos today.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I think shot up pretty nice. Yeah. Damn, look at that big wick though.
Yeah, it hit my resistance zone, so it could retrace for a bit.
Yeah, man, you've been on top of those cryptos, dude. You're trading like every crypto now, huh? I've seen your post. You're trading like even the smaller ones.
Bro, it's smarter like that because like they have bigger gains.
Yeah, I know.
Like, bro, I had put like $100 into one crypto, and that's already like at $3,000.
Yeah, man, you're a baller, dude. Let me have $1.
Wait, did somebody send me a message? Something had popped up.
On yours?
Yeah, it said somebody like said join. I don't know. That was weird.
Oh, I don't know.
I couldn't catch it though. It was pretty fast.
You know, I made you a co-host so that you could speak on here because if you're not, they won't let you talk on here. Let's see, Josh. What did Josh do? Josh said, first 3-minute trade of the day. Let's go, K2. Let's see. Nice, dude. Just hit TP off that. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, US 30 is booming right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to hop into the trade. I'm waiting for it to come back down. I mean, we could enter because technically this would be a buy right here using the snipe strategy that we apply.
Mm-hmm.
This would be a buy right here, but I'm not trying to hop into it just yet. It's because, after a big move like this, I usually see it retracing a little bit. I feel like it would probably hit our stop loss if we were to enter right away before it ends up it's like swinging up. Because like usually when it moves up like that, I usually see it.
But that 1 hour candle looks a little strong, bro.
Let me go check real quick. The 1 hour candle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of that stuff was because of Powell's announcement right now, though. So I don't want to mess with it. He just got done speaking. Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's a nice little wick down there. 6 minutes left on this candle. Thinking about maybe entering this late, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to enter a little earlier, but the the FTMO rules and stuff like that with the news.
Oh,
Now.
right before and after the news.
Yeah, or is that only for funded?
No, I think it's for both.
It's for both. All right, yeah.
Yeah, even like during your challenge, I don't think you could trade during news. You could trade during weekends, but not news.
Understand. It's crazy because I wanted to buy around like 32,500 and like 45, but shit. I'm not trying to mess this account up already.
Are you in the negative right now?
Yes, I am.
Damn,
I'm telling you, I had when I had accidentally placed that sell.
Yeah.
The MT5 is weird. I don't even know why I chose this platform.
Oh yeah, because you said the button is right next to it.
I mean, bro, I could have just closed the trade when I was, when I was like $2 in profit, but I was trying to be greedy and stuff. But lesson learned.
All right, guys, I'm gonna enter into this trade. Hopped into this real quick. I got in like right when it swung down and profited about a couple $100. Yeah, he's moving quick. Yeah, I went from like, damn, this profit's moving quick. I'm like negative 105. I went from like 200 profit to like -5, now 45.
Hey, so what lot size are you using, bro?
Quick, 5 lot for 200K. Because I started the 200K count. So it's double. I used to trade 2-3 lots. Now I'm trading 5 because it's a double account. This thing's moving quick.
Hey, so it's almost like instant profit. I'm still trying to get used to these lot sizes on FTMO too.
Yeah, I know, because you're not used to trading a big account like that. Yeah, so I'm currently in this trade, guys. If you guys want to take it, 32,680. I just need to calculate the.
You only risking like how many pips? Like 50.
500 pips, which is like 50 points or 50 ticks. It's not a big difference. It's just because we're just going for the small scalps. We're not really trying to go for those big moves.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what happened. That's how I was treating US 32. Just always aiming for like 30 to 50 pips. You'll be good with that.
Exactly, just enough, 316, 15, 327, 15. Got my TP stop loss set up. Good. Cool. You got any trades right now, or you're just chilling?
No, I'm just chilling right now.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna chill, but man, it's Monday, bro. It's time to make some money.
Shit, bro. Shit, you
It's
not US
yeah,
30, but bro, I was up like 1,000 pips with XRP. So I'm chilling right now.
yeah. No, you're cool, bro. If you're already in profit for the week, that's all it really is. I made some
Exactly.
profit yesterday during our live session. I just I just scalp US 30 most of the time now. I made it like a couple $100 last night. I make like $500, I think. So I'm cool. Like I started off the week pretty good.
You
But
say you're
man,
using the 5.0 lot size?
what was it?
What lot size are you using? The 5.0?
Yeah, 5.0 for US 30. It's equivalent to a 0.50 though. Like if you're comparing it to like Hugo's way,
You said 0.5. Okay, okay, our point. Okay, okay.
you just move the zero about one.
All right. Yeah, you should be in profit now.
Yeah, I'm in profit right now.
And that 1 hour candle should close real soon.
Let's see this. Yeah, I'm in profit $500 now. Check this out. Boom. Actually,
Close already?
it's moving so quick. It goes from like 500 profit to like 200 profit to 300 profit. Um, yeah, I mean it's moving nice. It's just really volatile right now. I'm gonna hang on to it. See if I decide to close out early. I think it should be good. If when this candle closes, if this closes bullish, bro, like in the next 2 minutes, I think it's gonna keep pushing up higher and higher because that 1 hour candle is pretty strong. This one right here, look at this. This is like no wick up top, bro, for that 1 hour.
It's still booming right now too.
Yeah, this thing's gonna push up.
What price you buy at?
I bought at 32,675, 32,675.
Okay.
So I'm in profit right now about 200 pips. Yeah, 220 pips
That's like
around there.
1,000 with the 5.0.
What was it?
You're around like 5,000. I said 5,000. My bad. 1,000.
Profit for this?
Yeah.
It'll be about 2,500 because each pip is worth $5.
Okay.
Yeah, so like 5 times 500 pips. Yeah, 2,500 for this trade,
That's cool. Shit.
which is not bad because the daily max loss for this 200K count is 10K. So like 10,000 divided by 2,500. Like I literally got to lose 4 trades back to back, which never happens.
Exactly, bro. That's pretty dope. And you just doing a low scalping strategy, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So, like as long as you calculate your risk, like every trade I go into, I have calculated risk. I know what I'm going to risk. I know what I'm going to win. So, like if I was to lose a trade, it's not really going to affect me because I could take 4 more trades and I'll be cool. And at that point, if the market's really that bad, that'll just tell me, it's time to just take a break. It's time to chill out for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we should be good off that. Currently in this right now. All right, let's see. We got about 43 seconds left on this candle. I mean, it's still gonna close pretty bullish if it closes where it's at. So it's gonna close pretty bullish, and then I think you should push up even a little more. But we'll see. We'll see what happens from here. All right, let me check this out. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. All right, cool. Man, I hate candles like this, bro. Doji candles.
Exactly. Just those little indecisive candles.
Yeah, on the 10-minute though, it's kind of irrelevant. Like I feel like on the 10-minute it doesn't really mean anything because it happens so many times. Or like if this was to happen like on the 1 hour, then I'd be like, damn, all right, I should look out for that. But let's see. All right, there we go. Pushing on up. Let's get that full TP real quick.
It's booming out. Yep.
Oh. Yeah, how's your account doing? Aaron, your personal. You were on fire for a bit, bro.
Fine, bro. Just I've been trading less though. Just focusing on a few pairs a week. US 30, XRP, sometimes Bitcoin.
Yeah, my main thing is US 30, not like I still trade Forex, but I don't really take big lot sizes. I'll take like normal lot sizes. Like I'll use proper risk, like 1%, and then I'll just let them run. I'm not really I'm not like focused on those as much. Because bro, like one US 30 win will cover like a whole week of like Forex trades, honestly.
That's
And
good.
it's
So when did
just
you start the 200K account?
I started it, I think like a week or 2 weeks ago.
You said a week or two?
Yeah, a
How's
week
it
or
doing so
two.
far?
It's all right. I'm in profits. Yeah, I'm profit about 5,000. So I mean, I've been taking it easy. I've been going that crazy on it because
Yeah, bro, it's good. It's no rush. You feel me? So once you get funded, it's gonna be amazing.
exactly, yeah. There's no rush. And then for the 200K, it was just like it took me some time to just get used to because I'm not used to using like the really big lot sizes, you know?
Like you gotta get used to like being in like a little bit of drawdown sometimes.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm still getting used to it. But I'm in profit. Like even if it was to expire today, I'd get a free retry. So it's not a big deal. Uh, and we'll see, man. This month's been pretty crazy though. My other accounts have been hitting. Like last week, we didn't have any losses for US 30. It was just
Yeah, I
back.
noticed I had seen the results. It was nice as hell.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. These scalps have been nice because the market's been like, I don't know, the market. It seems like it's more of a scalping market right now because price keeps going back and forth so often.
But like, there's no real solid trend. So price is really indecisive. So scalpers, man, easy money right now.
Exactly, yeah, and that's what we're doing. Man, this US 30 is bouncing around too much. Go back to here. Go on this 1 hour and see where it's bouncing around to. Let's see where these zones are. Okay, so it was within a resistance right now. That's probably why it's bouncing back down slightly.
Mhm.
But we'll see how this ends up swinging up. Because the our TP is like right below the resistance, like where it ends.
Yeah, okay, I see.
So it might get stuck into the zone right here. I think this is what's probably gonna happen. It'll get stuck within the zone. It'll just bounce around here enough to hit our TP before it comes back down. So I'm not too worried about it. Let's let it play out. You know, I don't have all these alerts on my screen. There you go. Let this play out right here. Damn, this thing is coming down pretty heavy. And this is why I should have waited. Fuck me. Should have waited for it to
Retrace first, huh? So you can get a better
yeah,
entry.
so I get better entry.
So you
I
think
think
price may bounce off the K2 pivots?
yeah, it might bounce off that green one right there and then come back up from here. This is what I was actually waiting for. I was waiting for it to come down, enter down here. But it looks so good, you know, when you're looking at it on the 1 hour, which is fine. You know, like I was mentioning, this you know, even if we have a loss, it's not a big deal because we just hop back in on the next one, cover that loss, and then everything after that's break even, or it's profit after the break even. So calculate a risk, it's all good. But we'll see. Hopefully it just bounces off this, which is probably what might happen. It looks like a strong rejection off it. Usually when the wick cuts into the pivot and it gets like kind of hooked into it and it swings back up, it's usually gonna shoot like skyrocket up. Like you kind of see it like let me find an example for that. Like something like this over here where it shoots up and then it pulls down and then it kind of hooks into that pivot. It just ends up shooting straight down pretty hard. And that's kind of what's happening right here. It shot down, hooked into the pivot, and then it's like going to shoot up from there because it's grabbing some momentum off that pivot. So we'll see where this ends up playing out from here. Hey, Bill, how's it going? Morning. Let me see who else is here in the chat real quick. Let me just check out the chat, see what everyone's saying over here. Let's see. Nice, nice. John to Josh, strategy is simple enough to do from bed. I tried it last night. Yeah, guys. So if you guys are wondering what strategy Josh is taking, he created this new strategy that he's been applying. He's basically here on US 30. He goes on the 3 minute, and he just takes every signal, like literally every signal. Hey, Josh, do you take the? I know you're here in the chat. Do you take the invalid signals too? Because I know you take the valid ones. So basically, Josh, like last night, he took a bunch of entries here. So basically, he goes on the 30 minute. He uses the K2 momentum indicator right here. And I think he started trading yesterday on the 21st. So let's see if I go back here. Yeah. So from over here, he took this buy right here. Like if he gets a valid buy signal, he enters it. He only shoots for about 250 pips. So he shoots for 250 pips, you know, hits his TP right there. And then he does the same thing over and over again. Like for example, right there, he does that. Again, right here, he does the same thing. And then he hits TP. So if you guys saw his profits from last night, if you guys are in the premium, you guys have seen his profits that he was taking. And so obviously from right here, you can see Josh's profits. This is Josh right here. So Josh took that buy that I mentioned. So there's a buy right here. He took that. He made about 246 off that. He took the sell next to it right here. He made about 216 off that trade. He took this buy right here, which obviously was a loss, which is cool. You know, it happens. You guys just have to accept that losses happen, right? He took one loss there, but like I mentioned, he takes calculated risks, right? He has that loss right there, and then he took the sell right after it. So he takes every single signal on the 3-minute, and then again right there, you know, a full TP right there, and then a buy right here for another full TP. So this is the strategy he's been applying. It's a brand new strategy that he thought of, and that's pretty much how we locked in these profits right here to lock in $550 last night. And that's what John is just referring to as well, because he started taking these trades on his own. So nice work off that, Josh. I don't know if Josh takes the invalid signals. I'm assuming he doesn't, but it looks like if you did take the invalid signals, you still would have hit your TP down here as well. So I don't know. We'll have to vet this strategy. I know it works for Josh and it works for a lot of other people who's starting to apply it. So I'll have to vet it, see, you know, what's good and what can be changed and stuff like that to increase our win rate using that specific strategy. And then once I vet it and I go through all of it, then I can actually teach you guys the strategy. You know, for me, I want to make sure the strategy is 100% before I teach anybody. Like even this snipe strategy that we're applying here, I haven't even come up with an official video explaining it yet because I'm still trying to figure things out to figure out, you know, how to make the strategy even better than what it already is. I mean, obviously this strategy works crazy good because you can see everyone's profits here, Trail's profits, and not just Trail's, like everyone here, Harry's profits, John's profits, you know, everyone's killing it with that same strategy, but I want to make it even better. So that's why I haven't made the video yet, because I'm trying to figure out what can we do to make it better. Once I figure it out, I'll teach you guys. Same with Josh's strategy. Once I figure out how to make the strategy better, then we can show you guys, you know, exactly how to do this properly. And this is what K2 is about, guys. Like people in K2, when they come up with strategies, like we all share with each other. So Josh said, I do take invalids under certain rules. Okay, perfect. So me and Josh are going to have a meeting on, I think, Thursday. So on Thursday, we're going to go over the strategy. I don't know if he wants to make it public or private, but we're going to go over the strategy and we're probably just going to grind it and, you know, figure out what we can do best to increase our win rate. Because like, if you guys have been following K2 for a while, we have a really high win rate because we make sure that the strategies actually work before we actually teach it to you guys. And, you know, this is a great strategy right here. So great work by Josh in finding this. And, you know, thanks to Josh for sharing it with us because he didn't need to share the strategy with us. He could have just been profiting on his own, but he really decided to, you know, come out and share the strategy with us so that we can all profit from it. So other than that, let me see what else is going on here. US 30 is still bouncing around like crazy right now. This candle is going to close in about 30 seconds and we'll see where it ends up moving from there. This is kind of risky. I mean, we'll see how it plays out. It's just, I don't like the erratic movements, but I mean, overall it looks fine. So we got about 15 seconds left on this candle. Once it closes, we'll see where it ends up shooting up. This is a nice rejection off here though. Very nice rejection. So with that said, it's probably going to shoot up and hit our TP. So, all right. So we'll see how this plays out from here. We're back in profit. Niso's asking, with a subscription to K2, do we get access to the premium signal channels? Yes, Niso, when you sign up, you do. So depending on which one you sign up for, either one, you get access to the premium groups in either one from there. So let me see what else we got over here. Nice. So Steven's in this trade right now. So Steven said he just entered the scalping. Nice work, Steven. So he's currently in profit right now while he's watching the live stream down here as well. So nice work, Steven, that you're in that trade right now. I'm currently in it as well. Currently in profit. Yeah, slightly in profit right now. It's just that entry point, profit a couple $100. So it's not bad at all. Hey, morning, Kendra. How's it going? So yeah, guys, we're currently just waiting for this to play out. We got about 9 minutes left on this candle. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking at the other indices. If you guys have questions, I'm not going to answer any questions right now. I'm just going to go ahead and analyze things real quick to see if there's any other entries that we could possibly take. Probably in the next hour or two, I'll start answering some questions. But right now, we're just going to be focused on these scalps for the time being. So let's see, we got a couple stuff right here. Here. Yeah, so I don't really see much right here for the Aussie 200. Well, at least not right now. But I'm gonna mark this up anyway so that we have a general overview as to where the rejection points are for possible entries. So nothing for the Aussie 200, the China 50. China 50 been kind of messy. I know some of you guys here trade the China 50. I've seen William, you trade this, and you do pretty well off this. So it doesn't really matter where you guys are located. I mean, you guys can trade US 30 all throughout the day, but if you guys like to trade your own distinctive indice, there's actually some solid entries here as well. China 50, the Spain 35. Let's check this out right here. Spain 35 is all right. If you guys want to sign up to the premium, just go on the website, k2trades.com right here, and then click on K2 strategy course right here. If you want to have access to these K2 indicators so that you guys can apply, you know, these strategies on your own. So if you guys want to learn how to apply this strategy right here that Josh has like been applying, if you want these indicators, you know, telling you the direction of momentum, for example, here, telling you the direction, like telling you where the rejection points are. If you want access to all of these K2 indicators, just go on the website, k2trades.com, and click on K2 strategy course right here. That's how you'll get access to the indicators. And that's how you'll get access to the premium groups where you guys can have this stream real time. So if you guys are on the YouTube, you guys will know that there's a delay with the price and with how everything's moving. So in order to get this real time where there's no delay, you guys will need the Zoom link. In order to get the Zoom link, you guys need to have an active subscription to K2. And that's where we post a link up in the premium group for the Zoom. So other than that, let me just continue looking at this stuff right here. US 30 is bouncing around pretty heavily right now. It's literally going back and forth by the second right here. You guys can see from US 30 right here, it's literally just consolidating and bouncing around. So guys, I mean, it's looking kind of choppy and risky right now. So I think when it swings up, I might close out and profit. If you guys want to hang on to it, you guys can. But like, you know, you guys know how I trade. When I don't feel comfortable with the trade, I usually just pull out and I'll wait for the next one. Because I just don't like when price is moving sideways like this. Obviously, you can see, you know, if I zoom out from this point, you can see that price kind of shot up and then now it's just going sideways. So at this point, price can either go up or it can go down. So I'll keep watching it. If I close out and profit, I'll let you guys know. I'm going to be watching it on my screen. Let me see. Yeah, I'm currently it's at entry point right now. So let me go back to US 30 real quick. Oh, it's currently pushing up right now. So maybe I won't close out. We'll see how this plays out from here. All right. So I'm in profit about 500 bucks right now. I'm not doing too bad, but I still don't like how it's moving around so much. So I'm in profit about 367. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to close out in profit right now. Let me just let this push a little bit. All right, guys. So I close out of my position in profit right now, guys. I just don't like how it's moving. Right, it's too erratic for me. I don't like when it bounces like that. So I closed out of it right now. I locked in about. Let's see. Yeah. So here are our trades from last night and today. I'll just show you real quick. I closed out in profit. If you guys want to hold on to it, you guys are more than welcome. But I personally closed out. So if you guys want to follow me, you guys can close out. So I'm up about 700, about 800 for this week so far from last night till today. So this was yesterday's scalp that we took. I made 405 off that scalp. And then this morning, just now, I just exited that current trade, this trade that's running right here. And I locked in a small profit. It's nothing huge, but it's, you know, I'm fine with it. If it hits full TP, that's perfectly fine. I just pulled out because I don't feel comfortable with the specific trade right now because of how market's moving. You know, I'm a very conservative trader. So if I don't feel 100% about a trade, I exit and I get profit and I just wait for the next one. I want the market to smooth out a bit because usually when we take these scalps, it usually hits our TP within the first, 10, 20 minutes. We've been holding this trade for maybe 40 minutes now. So it's starting to get a little risky, right? Because I don't want to get caught and it ends up spiking back and forth. So I did close out of my position in profit. If you guys want to close out in profit, you guys can. If you want to hold on to it, go ahead and hold on to it. I'm not saying it's not going to hit full TP. What I'm saying is that it's just like, I don't like holding a trade and being nervous about it. So that's why I exited, made a small profit, some profit's better than no profit, made 345 off that. So total right now for this week so far, no losses, 405 plus 345. I'm profit about 750 for the week so far. So it's not bad to kick off the trading week for US 30. But I'll be waiting for the next entry. So when this comes back down and provides for another entry, I'll take it. But I'm currently out of the position now. So I'm just going to take off these alerts because I'm not following it anymore since I'm not in the position any longer. But let me see if this could turn on real quick. All right, cool. Yeah, so other than that, there's no other new zones in this area. This might as well just shoot up to full TP. It's just, like I mentioned, I don't feel comfortable with it. It's why I exited. So if you guys want to hang on to it, feel free. If not, you guys can exit in profit as well. Jalante took my first Robinhood options trade on Intel today, currently down 15 bucks. Yeah. But yeah, guys. So I'll keep watching it. We'll see how it plays out. But I will, I'll see what's going on. Hey, what's up, Billy? How's it going? Good morning. All right. So yeah, US 30 is super choppy right now. It just keeps bouncing around entry point. And it just, it just feels risky. So let me go back to the other pairs now. I'm not really following it because I already exited in profit. The DAX 30 right here. Let's see. A lot of you guys like to trade the DAX here for a lot of you guys that are located in the UK. So let me just mark this up real quick. See if there were any entries this morning for you guys. So the DAX is bullish right now. That's going to give us peace of mind for US 30 because the DAX usually is the leading indicator. I mean, the leading indice. So if this is going up, usually US 30 will follow. So it continues to push up right there. We can probably expect US 30 to keep pushing up as well. And looking at the DAX, looks like there were a couple entries around the same point. So for example, right here, looks like there was an entry off this one down here, these two candles right here on market open. So if you were to take any of these trades right here, looks like you would have hit full TP already off the DAX. US 30 is looking great. It's about to hit full TP, it looks like. So I could have held on to it, but it's all good. I'm not really tripping about it. If it hits TP for you guys, that's even better. All I'm looking for is to make you guys profits here, guys. This is all we're looking for here. So even though I'm not in the position, I'm still going to follow for a full TP for you guys. And it's currently back in profit. So it looks good so far for the most part. Let me see what else we got over here. So we just looked at the DAX. Here's the Nikkei, the Japanese index. Let's see. Looks like there were a couple buys here for the Nikkei. Even though I don't trade this. I don't trade any other index. So if you guys are wondering if I trade these indexes, I don't. I only have these indexes on my watch list because we have traders here in K2 that are located in different parts of the world, right? So if you're located in Japan, you're probably familiar with the Japan index right here, the Nikkei 225. If you're located in Australia, like Sam and Eonin in here, they trade the Aussie 200. So it doesn't matter where you guys are located. There's always something for you guys to trade. So right here, same buy entries for the Nikkei. If you took this, it looks like it played out just like, looks like all the indices are moving the same direction. So if you took any of these buys here for the Nikkei, for the DAX, UK 100, let's see, UK 100 as well. There's a lot of entries here that were available. So these down here, if you took any of these entries, you would have hit your full TP right here as well. Or it's currently running, I think. So, I mean, it doesn't matter where you guys are located. You guys have your own index. Or if you guys don't have an index, you guys can just trade US 30. There's no biggie there. There's a lot of stuff here that you guys can be trading. The S&P, I don't trade the S&P, but if you guys were trading the S&P, there's some nice entries right here as well. The same green candle right here. It's the same one that lines up with the US 31 that we're currently in right now. So this candle right here, if you were to take that, Yeah, it looks like it's on, or I think, yeah, 50. So it would have hit full TP already off the S&P. So it just looks like US 30 is the one that's lagging right now. Everything's hitting TP. Like if you took this buy here for S&P, full TP. If you took this buy here for the Nikkei, full TP. If you took this buy here for the DAX, full TP, right? Everything's hitting full TP. Even here for the UK 100, it's currently on its way to full TP. It's not there yet, but it's on its way up. So yeah, it looks like everything's hitting. The NASDAQ right here, same situation. We have the same entry point. It looks like all of the indices are moving the same way. So right here for the NASDAQ, if you took this buy right here, this looks like this would have hit full TP as well right there. So everything's hitting full TP for these indices right here. If you're using my snipe strategy, you know, the K2 snipe strategy, these are all hitting full TP. It's the only one that's lagging right now is US 30, but it's on its way to full TP as we speak. Charles said, every time I leave a trade early, it hits full TP, right? Same here. And that's fine with me because even if I'm not the one hitting full TP, like as long as you guys are profiting off this, that's all that matters, guys. As long as someone's profiting off my trades, that's all that matters. I don't really care if I'm in the trade, if I missed the trade or whatnot. If you guys are killing it, you guys are killing it. That's all that matters here at K2, right? We're all here. We're all here waiting for everyone to have some great trades. Like just looking at everyone's trades here, it's crazy. Like all from this week, like this week literally just started, and then seeing like Josh kill it, like take all these trades here and hit all these TPs, and you know, Trell over here as well. Like everyone having all these blue screens, this is awesome. Like I'm glad to see everyone profit in K2, even though I didn't take any of these trades because I was asleep. You know, like Tam was killing it last night too. Like her, what was it, $1,000 profit? That's crazy. She took this trade and she was at work, so she didn't even close it out. And she ended up, dang, she was up 3K. So she said, just closing profit, should have closed it when it was at 3K, so close to TP. But she was at work. So think about being at work, Tam taking one of our trades and just like, yeah, I'm killing it, having like about 3,000 in profit, but ended up closing it late at 1,600. So here's Tam right here. She said she stayed in this trade. So a lot of you guys are still in this trade right now. It looks like, so me and Trell got out. You can see Trell. We're both out of this trade. Let's see. Joe said K2 kind of looks like an inverted head and shoulders on the 1 minute. So let's check that real quick. Just a reminder, guys, I don't trade patterns. So what I'm looking at here is probably not going to look anything proper, but I'm going to go ahead and just draw some zones here real quick, and I'm going to see what we're looking at here. So he was talking about an inverted head and shoulders. I don't trade patterns at all, but I'll see if I could find something here. So I just draw that zone right there. I'm going to hide this real quick. Let's see, what is the head and shoulders? So he said inverted head and shoulders. So this would be the shoulder, head. Actually, I don't know. Would this be, I don't think this would be let me just check again real quick. Shoulder. Oh, I could see it. Or I could kind of see it. Shoulder. It's kind of a messy head and shoulders though. Yeah, I don't know if I'd consider this a head and shoulders, Joe. I mean, it possibly could. If you're more familiar with trading patterns, and you know way more than me because I don't trade patterns at all. But yeah, I could kind of see what you mean here. You know, if this ends up being the move that you're talking about. So we'll see. I mean, hopefully this is what you see right here, Joe, because this would, if this is the case, then this would go in our direction for our current buy. So we'll see what's going on with this. But yeah, guys, just a reminder, you know, I did exit the position in profit already. If you guys are still in it, it's fine. But, you know, I already warned you guys that you know, I don't feel comfortable at this trade. That's why I exited in profit. And that's why I locked in, you know, this is a trade here. So this is a trade from last night. If you guys sat in on the live session, we took this scalp. I made 405 off that scalp. And then this morning, I took another scalp here with you guys, this specific trade right here. But I exited in profit when it swung up. I only locked in about 345, but you know, profit's profit, guys, especially during a heavy news day like today, because Powell did speak this morning. You know, sometimes it's best to lock in some profit and just wait for the market to smoothen out, because right now it's just going sideways, right? It broke above here and then now it's just going sideways. So last thing you want to do is hold on to a trade that is indecisive. So I'm out in profit. If you guys want to hang on to it, feel free. But I'll keep following it to show you guys, what happens from there. Currently, right now, I'm just going to wait for another entry. There's currently no zones around this area. So I'm just going to be waiting for another entry to appear down here in order for me to re-enter this buy. But other than that, I think that's all that we're really looking for right here. I mean, there's a ton of ways to analyze this. Let me look on the 3-minute to look at Josh's his new strategy that he's been applying. Damn. So Josh, I think you took this one right here, right? So Josh freaking made a killing off this trade right here. Nice work, Josh. I might have to turn on my alerts for the 3-minute. And I might just have to take these trades with you, bro, because you've been killing it with these trades here. Yeah, Josh, you've been on point with these right here. Let me see. Looks like it might be best during certain time periods, though. But I mean, for the most part, it looks like it balances out. Your win rate balances out eventually. Damn, okay. So yeah, I might set some alerts for this, Josh. Let me just set an alert right now, actually. I'm just gonna try to play around with Josh's his 3-minute strategy. So this is gonna be US 30, 3-minute, 3-minute signal. So if we get a signal on 3-minute, I'll check. Let's see. We'll do once per bar close. All right, so we'll continue to watch this and we'll see. This is Josh's strategy. I didn't create this strategy. Josh did. Basically what he does is he trades on the 3-minute. He turns on the momentum indicator, and this is all he uses. Once he gets a momentum signal like this for a buy, he takes a buy right here. He only shoots for about 25 points, which is equivalent to 250 pips. And this is literally like, all that he does. He'll take in both directions. He'll take it from there. I'll take it from here. So these are 2 back-to-back wins just this morning, applying this one strategy. So nice work off that, Josh. See another one right here. I don't know if this ended up hitting. Did it hit? Yeah, so this one would hit stop loss. It's fine. Because check this out. If this hits stop loss, it looks like there were more wins here than losses. So as long as you're using proper risk, looks like this works pretty nice. So for right here, it looks like this would have hit full TP. This would have hit stop loss. This would have hit full TP, and this would have hit full TP as well. So a bunch of TPs in both directions. This one loss here. So overall net profit of 2 wins and just 1 loss here, or 3 wins total, but net wins would be 2 wins since the 1 loss here would invalidate one of the wins. So other than that, let me check real quick. Mr. Iglet's asking gold incoming buy. So let me just check that real quick. I'm going to add that to the list, Mr. Iglet. So let's see. Itgelt, actually, sorry. Itgelt, UF gold buy. So I'll add that to the list. And then we could probably analyze that really quick. Harry Berto's asking, what lot size should we use in a 25K FTMO challenge? Yeah, David mentioned, what's your risk? So Heriberto, it depends on what you're trading, right? If you're trading, it would depend on what you're trading. Also, it would depend on what you're trading. It also would depend on what your risk is, like what your TP stop loss, because each asset is valued differently. If you're talking about the scalp entries, I can tell you that. If you're talking about the daily entry, I can tell you that as well. There's just a lot of differences that you can, factor in. Okay, got you, Aaron. I just saw Aaron message me right now. Aaron, we're having a little side combo with me. Aaron's over trying to show up in his little Harry Potter closet over there. Aaron, you still got the DJ booth? Is that where you're trading in? Yo, DJ booth over there at your spot. Let me see what else we got over here. So US 30 guys, I don't know if anyone's still in this trade. Yeah, if you guys are still in this trade, you guys can follow it. I'm already out of this trade, so I'm not following it anymore on my own account for the alerts, but I will follow it for you guys if you guys decide to hang on to it. I think it's going to keep pushing up. I just don't feel comfortable with it because it keeps bouncing around so much, and there's so many wicks here where it just kind of gives me, it makes me feel uneasy about where it's going to move. Like I only like taking trades when I'm like guaranteed it's going to hit. And this doesn't feel like a guarantee to me. So we'll keep watching this. If it bounces up, if it ends up swinging the other direction, then we can continue on with it. So we're just going to be patient with it, see how this plays out, and then wait for any possible entries. Because if we need another entry, we need it to close out like this. We need a wick rejection off the pivot and the structure, and then once we get that, then we can take another buy. But until then, it's just going to be a waiting game for the most part. All right, so here we go. It's pushing back into profit. See, this is like, even though it's going to move into profit, this is what I don't like. I don't like when it bounces around too much, because when it bounces around too much like this is what makes me uneasy, because I'm like, damn, usually when we take a scalp, it like hits right away. Like if you look over here, we could just go back to like any old scalps. Sorry, I don't even want to take my eyes off this, but anyways, going back to any old scalps right here. So here's one scalp that was available, let's see, last night. I think a lot of you guys took this trade. This is one of the ones that Trell took. So the one that Trell took yesterday, because he did take some, let's see, I think some of you guys took some sells here. Yeah, the sells right here. So the sells that Trell took and that Tam took, and when she made about 1,000 off, that would be this trade right here. So for example, right here, if you were to take this trade, you would have hit your TP like really quick. You would hit your TP within like 30 minutes, right? So like, yeah, 30 minutes max right there. We've been holding this trade for like 40 minutes now. See, yeah, it's on its 40th minute right now. And that's what I don't like. I don't like when it bounces around too much, because usually when you take our scalps, we're like on our way to full TP already, like right away. So yeah, I'm hoping this hits for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are still in this trade, especially Tam. I want Tam to hit that full TP off this, because I know she's in this trade right now. So let's see, we had another question from Watch Me Crypto. So let's see, Watch Me Crypto wants me to take a look at oil. So yeah, so I'll take a look at those right now. Let me see where the time is at. We got about 6 minutes left on the candle right now. So I'll take a look at gold real quick for Mr. Iglet, and then I'll come back to US 30 within the next 5 minutes. So let's go to gold real quick, and then after that, I'll take a look at oil. I'll take a little break, look at US 30 again, and then we'll go back to oil. So here's gold right here. I marked this up yesterday. We're waiting for it to break in either direction. So let me just give you guys a clean chart right here, and I'll show you guys how I analyze everything from scratch. So here's a naked chart here. There's nothing on the chart. First thing I do is I turn on the K² SR indicator, and I draw my zones here to identify market structure. So a lot of you guys have issues drawing, identifying market structure. And if you guys have the K2 indicators right here, it makes literally all the difference, because it takes out all the guesswork. You just go ahead and put your zones over the K2 SR zones, and I'll show you how it looks after. So after we draw these zones here, which is super simple, you guys can see I'm drawing market structure here within like a few seconds. I don't even have to think about it. I literally just outline the K2 SR zones. And then once I have that drawn up, next thing I do is I turn off the indicator and I zoom out, and then we got some perfect market structure here. So price broke into this structure, went sideways for this area right here, just consolidation, dropped down to this point, rejected off this structure here, bounced back up, rejected off the structure here, and then it broke into a range. So consolidated this way until it broke below here, consolidation, break above here, consolidation, break way down here, retracement back up, and now it's back into consolidation within this area, right? So you guys can see that price is just consolidating between this zone right here and this zone right here. So literally price is just bouncing back and forth between this area and this area right here. So in order for me to take any trades for gold, I would want price to either break below here or break above here. I don't really want to trade within this area, because it's just going to keep bouncing back and forth, right? So once we have this, this lined up, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the momentum indicator to identify the direction of momentum. So looking at this right here, we have a sell signal. However, it's rejecting off this point and then bouncing back up, right? So we have a rejection off this point, sell signal right here, but after the sell, it just ends up swinging back from here, right? So this becomes an issue here because, with price rejecting off this point, price can go either way. Like it can either reject back off here and come right back down. This is this is probably what we want to see happen right here. If this happens, we can take a short position from here, right? And then we could lock in maybe like a couple hundred pips right here. Like, what is it, like 1,700 pips? Or I guess this would be 170 pips right here. So if that's the case, this is the trade that we would take, vice versa. If this ends up rejecting off this point and provides like a buy signal above this area, then we would want it to push above here. And then once it closes above here, this would give you full confirmation that a buy is going to play out, right? And if you guys know how I trade, like I keep mentioning, I only like to take trades when I'm 100% sure. Like I don't like taking losing trades. That's why we have such a high win rate here. And that's why I would wait for it to close above here. You guys can enter at some point around this area, but I wouldn't want to take that because if you guys were to take a buy, I see you get a buy signal here and you want to take this for a little move up this way. It's only like 80 or 90 pips, not that much. And the risky part about that is that price can reject off this point or it can reject off this point right here. So I'm very picky about my trades. So Mr. Iglet, if you want to take this trade right here, I don't think it's ready for a buy just yet. Reason for that's because the most recent signal was a sell signal. So we do have a sell bias. Until we have a buy signal, then we're just not going to have any buys available yet. If you want to buy, this is basically the pattern that I'd be looking for here. Rejection off this point, and that's exactly this rejection right here. Then I'd be looking for a buy signal like this right here to appear somewhere around this area. If we get another buy signal around this area, and it breaks and closes past the structure, then we can take that small buy. So the same pattern right here, rejection, buy signal, breaking, close past the structure right here for a small little profit up to this next structure over here, right? If you were to take this buy position right there, you could lock in maybe about 100 pips right there, right? Quick little profit. And that's the same situation that you can apply right here. But currently we don't have a buy signal present, so there would be no buy. Vice versa, if we're looking for a sell, because we do have a sell signal here. Here's a rejection from this point. Rejection from this point. Sell signal right here. Breaking close past structure right here. It's the same exact pattern, right? Just repeats itself. So with that said, another profit right there for about 100 pips as well, 160 pips actually. So same pattern that we're looking for here. But I just don't have any buys for a buy right now until we get that buy signal. Once we get that buy signal, then yeah, it would be good to go. Another confirmation you guys can look at is looking at the dollar index. So looking at the dollar index right here, if the dollar is strong, so say if this is going up, right? If this continues to push up from where it currently is, then you could expect gold to drop because gold moves opposite of the dollar. So if the dollar is going up, gold will drop. If the dollar is going down, then gold will go up. So there's a couple different confirmations that you can use when analyzing this. But like I mentioned, I wouldn't enter this trade just yet, Mr. I'd be patient with it and just wait for it to actually provide an entry before you hop into it, because there's just no entry available just yet. Anyways, back to US 30. Like I mentioned earlier, US 30 is still going sideways, right? It's been going sideways this entire side right here. So if I just draw this right here, it's been going sideways for like the past hour. And that's why I exited the trade. Even though I still think it's going to hit full TP, I personally exited because, I'd rather have some profit than risk the entire position. But when we get a new entry, then I'll re-enter, but there's just no entry that's available just yet. So that's it for your question, Mr. Igelt. Next up, I'll look at oil for Watchman Crypto. Let me see if there's anything else here. Tam said, man, me too. I closed one in profit, left one running. Nice, Tam. Yeah. You made some pretty good profit today. So I think you're cool. Even if, if this ends up being a choppy trade and it gets risky, you already made like a ton of profit for the day. So like if I'm talking about Tam right here, if you guys have seen Tam in the in the group. She locked in one trade for 109. She locked in one trade for 1,658 this morning. And she locked in two other trades right here for 200 and 250. So she's like pretty heavy in profit to start off the trading week. So she has the ability to take this risk right now, right? Like I do have some profit myself, like for this week so far. I only took 2 trades with you guys here on the live session. Last night I made 405, and then just right now I made 345 off this position right here because I exited once it swung into profit. So I have room for risk right now, but you know, like I mentioned, I don't like trading when like it's based off news, because Powell just finished he just finished his announcements. So you know, market's just it's kind of all over the place. So we'll see how it plays out. It's still running right now if you guys are still in it. But other than that, let me see. Nice. Yeah, Tam said, yes, I'm up. Really, really good start today to start the week. Yeah, definitely. That's the best feeling, Tam, because if you start off the week hot, like the rest of the week is probably going to be hot for you, because that's what happened with us last week, right? Last week we took, I don't even think we had any losses. Let me check real quick. Yeah, because I can't remember how many trades we took, but yeah, I'll show you guys the trades from last week. Let's see. So if you guys sat in on all my live sessions last week, I took all my trades live with you guys. And these are the trades from last week. So we had like literally I had no losses, and I traded live with you guys every day. Like I made this right here. Like these are all wins, right? So I could just even add this up for you guys, like 922.50 plus 1,295 plus 845 plus 117 plus 249. And this is what I mean about if you start off the week hot, it's probably going to be hot the entire week. So 2767.50 plus 245 plus 45 plus 17 plus 430. Okay, I did plus 400. So last week on this one account, we had no losses, and you know I racked up a total of like 8,368 on just this one account. So this is what I mean about us starting hot. Like for example, here these are all wins right from the beginning of the week on the 16th. So I had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back-to-back wins, and then it followed through on the 17th, a big win for almost 1,300. The following day on the 18th, we had a win for 2,767, and then a couple $100 here. And then I close out the week on Friday for a win of 430. So, you know, if the week starts off hot, that's an indicator that you're going to have a hot week, especially if you're trading with us here, because we're pretty consistent with our trades. And this would be a good indicator, because a lot of people locked in a lot of profit last night. That's why I was comfortable about taking this position here, because since everyone else was having a hot week, we're all applying the same strategy. So if they're having a good week, then it's probably gonna be a great week for everybody. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. Like if you guys want to see any profit here, like from everyone else, like let's see, for example, because I showed you all my profits there, right? We had, you know, straight winners here. These are all straight winners. If I show you everyone else's trades here too, everyone else has straight winners as well. Like Sisuk right here, check this out. I mean, he had a dumb trade right there. He took that on his own, but the rest of his trades here are like straight blue, right? So like I wasn't the only one that had a great week last week. Like literally everybody. Cheryl over here, she made 5,000, all blue, right? No losses. 6,000 right here, all blue. So if you guys follow our trades here and you guys see that everyone's killing it, you know, you're probably gonna have a great week too. Because if we're all applying the same exact strategy, there's no reason for you to not do well. Like Ricardo over here, dude locked in 4,213. I think this is his first funded account. So he's going to get his first payout. So congrats to you, Ricardo. Once you receive that payout, you know, we're all rooting for you, bro. But he had straight wins from us yesterday, just copying my trades here on the live session. So if you guys want to learn this strategy, just go on the website, k2trades.com, click on K2 strategy course right here. Like I mentioned, I'm not providing mentorship to you guys anymore for new people. So if you're brand new here, if you guys reach out to me, maybe I'll give you one mentoring session. But other than that, I'm not mentoring brand new people anymore. Everyone in K2 is killing it. You know, I've helped everyone here kill it. Like Eunice over here, he locked in about what, 3,322. I pretty much mentored everyone in K2. Rick over here locked in about 1,120. And I just don't have time to mentor anymore. So I'm not going to mentor brand new people. But if you guys are in K2 already, you guys still have access to my mentorship. So if you signed up when I told you to, I'm going to mentor you. I'm going to make sure you guys kill it and, you know, continue to do what we're doing here. Full TP, guys. So congrats to whoever held on to my trade right here. Tam, congrats to you. I know you held this. So you should be good. And anyways, here goes your horns, guys. Full TP off that scalp right there for you guys that ended up holding on to it. I got out early, but you guys did hold on to it. So congrats to everyone else, and I'll give you guys an update in the chat for that win right there. So nice work to you guys for whoever held it. Like I mentioned, you know, even though I'm not holding it, if you guys hit full TP, that's all that matters here. So full TP to you guys right there. There goes another win for you guys. So we're getting ready for a hot week, guys. So don't miss any live sessions, or you guys aren't going to make no money with us here, because literally this is just how the week runs, you know. So let's see another. Let me just copy this over real quick. All right, guys, update for you guys right there. And I'm just writing this down because I'm trying to document all of our trades taken live so that I can put them together at the end of the week. So if you guys followed our results for last week, so here's last week right here. Last week we had, look at all these full TPs, right? Check out this right here. Full TP for all of these US 30 wins. Full TP, all my scalps that I called for you guys, nonstop wins. So last week we had a phenomenal week, guys. Like last week we had 10 US 30 wins, no losses, right? And here's everyone sending me their profits. So if you guys have profits right now, just send your profits over to me and I'll save them into the group for our profit totals at the end of the week or for the end of the day. So full TP off Tam right there. Congrats to you for holding on to that, Tam. I know that you closed off the other ones. Let me see what else we got over here real quick. Let's see, Billy over here. Damn. Okay, Billy showing off over here. Billy said, I held left mass off. I was nervous, but I have faith in these scalps. So Billy held on to this trade. He locked in 1,040 off that scalp that I just called right here for this buy. So nice work, Billy. Thanks for trusting me and my strategy over here. But yeah, man, great work. Great work. So let me just help out Olu real quick. Yeah, we're waiting for another trade, guys. That's pretty much how we do it here. It's really simple. If you guys want to learn the strategy, like literally this strategy is like, there's no guesswork here. Like here's the strategy that we're applying. This is the K2 snipe strategy. First, you just confirm wick rejection off K2 pivot, which can be any pivot. Second, confirm wick rejection off K2 SR zone. And then lastly, you just confirm wick rejection off K2 pivot does not touch candle body. So with that said, I mean, like, I don't know how much easier I can make this for you guys, right? You just need the K2 indicators. Right here, we had a wick rejection off the pivot right here, this orange and red pivot, wick rejection off the K2 SR zone. And the pivot right here, this red pivot isn't touching the body. So that's why we took this trade here. And that's how everyone here is killing these profits right here, right? Sisuk over here as well. Sisuk said, had a couple stupid trades earlier, but he's still locked in these profits right here. So see this buy right here he took? That's the same buy that I called right here. So he took a couple trades on his own, but you guys can see here that everyone in K2 is killing it. So if you guys want to learn the strategy, just go on the K2 website right here, click on K2 strategy course, and you guys will be able to make profit, like brainless profit. You don't even have to think about it. It's just a check off list. You check off the list, and if you get it, then I mean that's pretty much it. It's not that difficult, guys. It's not rocket science. Like I made it so simple for you guys so that anyone can profit with me here, and it's available to you guys, you know. So it's up to you guys if you guys want to grab that opportunity. If not, I mean, it's all good because we're still going to profit regardless, whether you want to learn it or not. But yeah, so other than that, let me just finish helping out Olu real quick. I just need to give him access to the groups again. To the premium groups. We'll get Olu signed back up to premium. So nice. You're good to go, Olu. Let me get you your links real quick. Pull up your unique links right here. All right, Olu, here you go, bro. All right, cool. So nice work to you guys here. Let's see, Rick, are you gonna post your profits? Waiting for you to post your profits, bro. I see you typing. Yeah, great work amongst everybody over here. Let's see what else we got going on. All right, guys. So congrats. Now we're just waiting for another trade. Now we're waiting for another setup right here. I'll set my alerts up for this. US 30 pivot. So when price comes down and touch the pivot, it'll send me alert, and then we can take a look at it. So nice work off that, guys. Great work. Great profits here for everybody. Man, everyone's killing. There you go, Rick. So Rick said I was waiting for Rick to send his profits. Rick said had two really dumb trades. Oh man, so dude, Rick over here, he took some dumb trades right here. He lost about 900 off that, but it's all good, Rick. You're still in profit for the day. So this is what I mean about being careful with your trades here. Yeah, Rick locked in 433. He took all these trades on his own, and then he took these two buys right here that I just called earlier today. So if you guys want access to the K2 indicators and to the premium groups, just go right here to the website, k2trades.com, click on K2 strategy course right here. And then once you click on that, you can sign up to gain your access to the indicators. Nice. Paul said TP on US 30. Let's go. Definitely, bro. Congrats to everybody who locked in profit. Yeah, if you guys want to send your profit over, you guys can send them over to any of the groups, and then I'll save them. So Rick said, I'm only a week and a half in, bro. So Rick literally just joined K2. Like, if you guys know Rick here, Rick's a bit of a comedian. We all love Rick here at K2. So you'll see Rick talk about some funny stuff in the group. And he joined K2 like about only a week and a half ago. So you guys can see he joined K2 with like no knowledge of how to apply the strategy. And he's killing it, dude. Like, look at Rick's profits here. He's literally like locking in so much profit, just trading on his own and copying my trades here. Like, if I go down the list over here, you guys can see Rick. Let's see, I'll look up Rick over here real quick. Yeah, like Rick. So last week he locked in 1,120. Like, dude, Rick is killing it. He's like, he just joined us and he's like locking in like $1,000 a day. He's applying the strategy on his own. So he's doing pretty good. See, look at all the scalps here, all these wins here, 1,410. And this is each day. So the 18th, Rick locked in 1,400. On the 19th, Rick locked in 965. On the 20th, like, dude, he's like locking in so much profit, just trading on his own. See William over here. He's taking a smaller account. So William over here locked in $23. So it doesn't matter if you guys have a small account or a big account. You guys are able to lock in a lot of profits here, guys. It doesn't matter, like, you know, what account size you guys have. You guys have a ton of opportunity here at K2. All right, so let me scroll up real quick and see what else we got over here. Camo said was almost in profit 500 with that scalp. Ended up making 17. Didn't want to risk it. Got out when you did, Shawn. Yeah, no, definitely Camo. I don't want to risk it either, but it's good to see everyone else, profit off that. Let's see. Nice. Vinicius said, boom, full TP. Definitely. Yeah, Camo, definitely. Better no money than a loss. Exactly. Billy said, I shut off MetaTrader and watched TikTok. I know I would have closed. Yeah, so Billy over here, that's smart. What Billy does sometimes, and you guys can see Billy's profits over here. Billy, when he doesn't feel comfortable, he'll take the trade and then he'll just turn off the app, or he'll even delete it in some case, and then he'll just let it run. And then that's how he made that profit off there, right? That's how you could work on your trade psychology, right? There's a lot of trade psychology tricks that you guys can use. Like, Billy's been killing it too. So Billy today made 1,040 off that. On the 16th over here, Billy made 600. He took these trades off the Dow. And he's here sending his trades every day. So this is what K2 is all about, guys. It's about you guys learning the strategy and actually catching up, like following up with me to make sure that you guys actually understand this stuff. Like Billy, dude, every day he's locking like 1,500 right here. On the 11th, on March 10th, he locked in 2,417. So you guys can see that I'm not the only one here profiting in K2. 4,000 off this account on the 8th. So, just remember, guys, it's consistency here. If you guys learn something that actually works and you guys are consistent with it, you guys can make an unlimited amount of profit just trading with us here. And you guys don't even have to be a member. I do this completely free. I go live for you guys every morning. So you guys can literally just copy my trades as I take them. But if you guys want to learn it on your own, which is available to you guys can make way more profit than what I call here on the live sessions. So other than that, oh, nice. Yeah, Neptune said, I left the room by accident, just re-entered. Raymond said, hey, Shawn, is it possible to do a PDF for the snipe strategy? Yeah, eventually, Raymond. I don't have it yet because I haven't even made the demonstration video yet. It's just from all these live sessions because the requirements are pretty simple. I haven't finished vetting that strategy yet to make sure that there's any other improvements that I can make to it. But yeah, once I have the actual strategy video up, then we can I can make a PDF for it. Raymond, but it's really simple. I mean, the strategies, there's like no guesswork to it, right? It's just a few requirements, but I can do that for you. Billy said, yep, can only thank you for that strategy. Definitely. But yeah, guys, glad to see everyone profiting today, man. This is great. You know, we have a hot week so far. Like everyone, you know, just looking at everyone's profit so far, everyone's been pretty deep in profit. So just looking at everyone's blue screens here, this is great because this is going to indicate that we're going to have a hot week ahead of us. So don't miss any more live sessions, guys. If you guys aren't here today, I think this whole week is going to be pretty on fire. We do have a heavy news though. So just keep in mind that this whole week is full of news. So tomorrow we have news like all morning. We might be careful between 6:45 up until 7:30 because we do have US news. But other than that, we're going to be catching some scalps all throughout the day. So with that said, let's go back to the chart, see what's going on here. Let me check the sentiment real quick. Sentiment is 64% short. That's perfectly fine because now we can trade both directions. We don't have to have a bias since sentiment is down the middle. So here we are with US 30. Once we have more entries off this point, then I'll give you guys another scalp. But right now, there's just no entries that are available. Let's see where we going. Nice. So Alan said, started off with one stupid trade, but I was able to shake it off. Nice work, Alan. So this is what it's really about, guys. It's about consistency and being able to bounce back from your losses. So you can see Alan right here. Alan just started trading with K2 like last week as well. He had one loss here. He lost 463, but look at all of his wins here. So he basically balanced out all of these wins with that one loss right there. So the good thing about this too is that Alan, he knows that he took a stupid trade, right? If you guys are real with yourself and you guys understand that, you know, you took a bad trade or a dumb trade, then you can learn from it. Some people just they just have too much ego and they don't want to, they're just like, oh, that strategy sucks. But if you actually understand what you're doing wrong, you can bounce back from it. So Alan made one mistake, one loss, and then he bounced back super hard right after, straight full TPs, all down the week right here. So looks good for the most part, guys. But yeah, great work to you, Alan. I'll be saving this in our profits as well. So if you guys have any other profits you guys want to share with me, just post them in the groups or send them to me privately, and then I will save them to our saved message. Rick said, screw it. I just jumped in. I'm too old to sit around and practice. Yeah. Same with Rick. So Rick joined K2 last week. I told him to do the demo for a bit, but he trusted the strategy. So he trusted it. Now he's going live after just learning this within a week. Yeah, Kel, these are 10-minute zones. So if I turn on the K2SR levels right here, you can see that the zones right here are from the 10-minute. So these are all 10-minute zones right here. There's more zones up here, but I'm not going to draw them because they're irrelevant right now. But if price ends up pushing up there, I'll just update the zones. So, all right, guys, let me see if there's anything else here. I can see you guys talking in the chat over here. If there's anything else that you guys are covering. All right. Other than that, let me go back to the question. So our last question was from Watch Me Crypto. He wanted me to take a look at oil. So I'll take a look at oil real quick. Or hold on, let me check US 30. We're fine. So let's go to oil real quick. And I'll show you my analysis. Like this analysis that I mentioned earlier, it works for everything. It's not just Forex. It's not just Forex. It's not just commodities. It's not just indexes. It's everything. So I'll take everything off the chart here. I'll zoom out from this point. And here's a naked chart. First thing I do is I turn on the K2SR indicator to identify market structure. And you guys can see here that I can identify market structure within a few seconds. It's not that difficult. I just draw my zones over the K2SR zones. So it takes out all the guesswork. So we don't have to go and like identify where everything is. So we got a 3-minute signal right there. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me just pull this up real quick. This is like following Josh's strategy right here. If anyone wants to take this, this is Josh's strategy right here. He basically takes, I mean, it might be too late to enter this trade. But yeah, this is Josh's strategy right here, where he takes the, whenever he gets a signal, he takes the trade in that direction for 250 pips. And then he pretty much just lets it play out. So if you guys want to take this, you guys can. I'm not like 100% confident with the strategy yet because I just found out that Josh applies it. So I'm not going to take it myself, but if you guys want to take it, you know, it's right there. This isn't going to count against like the official entries, or because I didn't take it myself. All these trades here that I count, guys. So if you guys look at the results here, everything here that's counted is stuff that I take on my own account. So these are the trades that I take on my own account and the ones that I show you guys on the live session that I'm actually taking. So if I'm not going to take this trade, I'm not going to count it. But if you guys do want to take it, it is there. This is from Josh's his new strategy that he's been applying. So it's not an official K2 strategy yet. It's just the strategy using the K2 indicators right here. So let's go back to oil real quick. Anyways, back to oil. I was drawing my structures here to identify market structure. So we got that there. Got that there. That right there. This right here. This right there. And lastly, this right over here. All right, so with that said, I'm going to turn on the momentum indicator. So you guys can see that price broke into this market range right here. So price actually started down here, consolidated, broke up, consolidated, broke up, consolidated. And then from this point, it's been ranging from this upper zone over here and this lower zone right here. So with that said, price is just, you know, it's going back and forth within this area. And then from there, we can identify market structure, right? You can see that price is basically going between these two areas right here. So with that said, I'll zoom in a little bit, turn on the momentum indicator so we can figure out what our bias is. And looking at current price, we have a sell signal right here. So with that said, we have a rejection from this point, sell signal right here. Price came back down, failed to break this structure on this area right here. So it failed to break this structure right here, and then it bounced back up. What could happen right here where price currently is? Like, it looks like it just did a break and retest. Like, price broke structure right here, tested this structure, came back up for a retest. And then at this point right here, this is kind of what I see happening for oil. Well, there's two things that can happen. One thing is that price can reject off this point and come back down. So if this happens right here and it comes back down, then you can take a sell over here and just write it down further, right? That's scenario number one. Scenario number one is that it can come back down. Scenario number two is that price can swing up this way, provide a buy signal over here, and then our bias changes, right? It goes from sell to buy. So this can happen here. If it closes above here, this is where I would take the this is where I would take the buy entry. So there's two different scenarios that can play out. Either price break structure right here provides a buy signal and you can take a buy, or price ends up rejecting off this point and then you can take a sell in this direction. But like I mentioned, guys, you guys got to be patient. So if you're looking for this trade, don't enter a buy or a sell right now, because last thing you want to do is enter a buy. It ends up spiking down. You get stopped out, right? Vice versa. If you end up taking a sell, swings up, you get stopped down that direction. So be patient for an actual entry to apply. This is my analysis right here. I mean, anyone's analysis can be different from mine because there's no right or wrong way to trade. It just depends on how you trade. But for my analysis here, we don't have a buy signal. So I still have a sell bias. This is what I'd be looking for. Rejection off this point, close below either this structure right here or this structure right here. And then from that point, I would take a sell, right? Either here or over here, depending on, you know, which requirements are met. So if you guys know the K2SR strategy, this is the strategy that I'm applying here. And if you want to learn this, just go on the website, like I mentioned, click on K2 strategy course right here, and you can learn my analysis that I just did right here. You guys can see I analyze this within a few minutes. It's not that difficult once you actually get it down. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I do for every single trade. So other than that, that's it for this. All right, back to US 30. Let's see, there's nothing available just yet. Nice. Luis made 2K. So Luis said 2K ES happy. So I think he trades the future. So I think he took ES, right? What's the ES future? Let me see. Okay, so he took the S&P. ES is the S&P mini future, E-mini future. So he took that trade right there for the buy as well. The same situation that we took earlier. So if I go to ES over here, or I just go to S&P, looks like you probably took this trade right here, Luis, because there was a rejection off this point. Off the pivot and the structure, provided for a buy entry right there. Nice full TP off that trade right there. So Not sure if you took this one right here, Luis, but I'm sure this is probably the one that you took off the S&P if you were trading ES, which is the future, same thing, it's just different symbol. Let's see, David said, have I missed anything? Not yet, David. We're just chilling for the most part, just waiting for this to play out. We're just waiting for US 30 to provide another entry. There's no entry that's available right now. So once it does play out, we'll take another scalp for myself, but I'm personally not gonna, I'm not gonna take it yet until we have like some sort of confirmation off that. And this is why I don't take that new strategy, right? Because I'm not comfortable with it yet. So I'm not sure if anyone took this right here, but this was Josh's strategy right here. Using his 3-minute strategy. So that's why I didn't take it, because I don't really know that well just yet. But we are currently looking for a possible scalp here off this US 30. Nicely. So congrats to you, Luis. You locked in 2K. Real good, bro. It's a real good move. Other than that, I think that's it for the questions. So if you guys have questions, you guys can put them in the chat. I can't guarantee I'm gonna answer your questions right now, but I will. I'll get to them, in between each scalp here. So we're still looking for some scalps here, but there's nothing available just yet. Once we do have a trade available, then I'll call it for you guys. Damn, David said we're running around the office today. And you're not working from home, David. Yeah, because you have your other name on, Ron Mexico. It's not DRES for today. Let's see what else we got here. So let's pull this up. Yeah, the Forex market's still kind of slow, guys. I don't really see it moving too much today. The next 4-hour candle closes at about 10. So about at 9:30, 9:45, I'll start looking for some Forex trades for you guys here who trade Forex. But until then, there's not really much for us to look at this specific time. This would have been the daily entry right here for US 30. Unfortunately, we didn't take it because the Fed was speaking this morning. So that's why we didn't take that trade. But this would have been the entry for the daily off US 30. So technically, we still have a bullish bias here, guys. Off this right here, we technically have a bullish bias, but I'm not going to take this trade myself because it's already way too late. This is in profit. Let's see about, yeah, it's in probably like 700 pips already, or it was for the day. So I'm not really going to mess with it right now. Let's see. Nice. Jason said US 30 killing no other pairs. Yeah, that's pretty much how I'm doing it too, guys. Like I still trade Forex, but I don't really trade it like actively anymore. I'll just take a trade and I'll take a small, like a decent lot size, not a huge lot size, and I'll let it run. But most of my profits come from US 30 now. Like you guys have seen my profits from last week. Let's see. So my profits from last week are right here. This is pretty much the stuff that I made last week. Like all these profits here are mine. So I made about, because I trade multiple accounts. So you guys can see here that they're kind of different. Like for this one, I take 5 lots. This is the 200K account. I made like 6,000 that day or that week. And then this one, I take half lot sizes, which is like 2.5. This is my 100K funded. And then this would be like my personal account right here where I'm taking like a 0.02. So most of my profits come from US 30 now. I still trade Forex, but it's not really my, it's not really my main focus anymore. It's just US 30 for the most part. But I'm always here to help you guys out with, anything else that you guys want help with. Sam's asking, how does he get the indicator? So Sam, go on the website right here, K² Strategy course, and then that's how you would get access to the indicators. Let me scroll up the chat real quick because I think I missed a couple of things here. So let me check real quick. Niso said that, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, Niso, I saw your message earlier, but I don't see it anymore. Oh yeah, because you didn't sign up for the premium. So you have to sign up for the premium to get access to the premium groups. That's how you get access to it. Because we have multiple groups here. So as you guys can see over here, we have a lot of groups here. We have our premium groups, and then we also have our public groups. So if you sign up to the public groups, you guys have access to the public groups. But if you want access to the premium groups, obviously you need to have an active subscription to the premium. in order to get, all the benefits that everyone else is getting here. So other than that, let me see this real quick. Sorry. Yeah, other than that, I think we're still just waiting for an entry here. Let me go through the other indices and I'll see what else we got going on over here. Let's see, Luis said in Vegas right now for a week, marijuana smoke all over the strip. I'm disappointed. Nice, Luis. Damn, you're out there for a week, bro. Have fun, dude. Yeah, it was March Madness. Well, it's March Madness right now, I think, right? So yeah, I usually go to Vegas during March Madness, but with COVID and everything, it just isn't. I just don't feel safe out there. There's too many people, and I'm not vaccinated yet. So anyways, let's go back to these pairs over here real quick. So nothing here for the Aussie 200. Right here for the China 50. For you guys here who trade the China 50, there's an entry that's actually, there was a couple entries that were available here. So there's one right here. This looks like it would have hit full TP already. Or it looks like it's technically active. Oh no, it hit full TP right there, actually, yeah. So this one right here hit full TP already. It looks like there's a couple other entries that were available here. So let's see. Other than this one right here, there's a couple entries that are available right over here. So let's go off this most recent one, this red one right here. If you were to take this trade off the China 50, it's still currently active right now on its way to profit. I think that's too far off. Maybe 250 would be the sweet spot for this. All right, let's see. So yeah, looking at this right here, this would be the setup for a China 50. I'll scroll over to the Spain 35 for you guys here that are located in Spain. Currently active position right there. Oh no, sorry. Here we go for this one right here. So for this right here, it looks like the most recent entry would have been a sell right over here. So if you're trading the Spain 35, this would have been the entry there. I personally don't trade this stuff, so I wouldn't know exactly what we're looking for or like what the sweet spot is, but this would basically be the setup for the Spain 35. It might be too wide actually. 25 is a sweet spot for this. Yeah, that looks about right. So if you're trading this index right here, I'm applying the same exact strategy, the K2 snipe strategy for the Spain 35. This is the Spain index. It's currently in profit, about to hit full TP. The French 40 over here, you guys can see that looking for the most recent entry. It doesn't look like there's any entries that happened recently right here. Yeah, no entries off the French 40. The DAX 30 over here. So this DAX 30 already hit full TP. At this point, I would have stopped trading the DAX because it's just going sideways now. So I would not mess with the DAX 30 right now. The Nice that hit full TP, UK 100. This is kind of choppy right now too. Let's see. See if there's any other zones here. Yeah, it looks like the whole indice market is kind of tanking right now. So hopefully you guys aren't in any trades right now because looks like the indices are starting to get messy. US 32, look at this huge dump right here. Wow. So Josh, look at your strategy right here. If you guys took that trade I just told you about, Josh's strategy just hit full TP. So I'll give you some more horns for that, Josh. There you go. So you just hit that right there, bro. Your strategy just hit full TP. So if you trusted Josh's strategy and you took it, it kind of faked you out a bit, and then it went straight to full TP right there. So nice work, Josh, off that strategy right here. Damn, I kind of wish I took it now. It's all good. I'm glad if some of you guys took this trade here and made some profit. I didn't take it, but nice. So yeah, Tam took it on her demo to try it out. So she hit full TP off that. So nice work off that, guys. Let's see if anyone else took it. I think that was it for now. Let's see. CT just sent me his charts right now for US 30. Let's see. He's expecting this to come down slightly and then bounce back up. That's perfect. Because if that happens, we'll be ready for these scalps right here. So CT looks good. Jason said press it again. He wants some more horns off this. Yeah, no, definitely. Rick said I'm going to hop on a Josh's strategy now. So you guys can see that we have a lot of strategies here that we apply, right? It's not just one strategy. I mean, there's like one main strategy that we apply for scalping, but everyone in K2 here, we all work with each other, guys. Like, so like when we find something that works, we share it with each other and we all profit off it. Like we're like a legit community here. We're not like trying to hide the ball and we're not trying to get greedy with it, right? If someone finds something that's good here at K2, we all share the same strategy and we all apply it and we all make profit off it. And that's the difference with K2 and like other groups, you know, because we all apply the same strategy. There's not like a million strategies for you to apply. It just hits, man. It's nice. So right here, US 30, we're just waiting for this to come down, test this pivot and structure down here. And then if that happens, we'll take a buy in this direction. So let's check sentiment. Sentiment 64% right now. It's looking good. It's looking good so far. So we're just gonna wait for this to come down, test the pivot down here in the structure, and then we're gonna take this for a buy. So other than that, man, it looks pretty hot so far. Let me see if there's anything else over here as we continue on. Oh, nice. Luis, you went to UCLA 91. Or are you talking about? I don't know if you're saying that you went to UCLA 91, or if you're talking about when they won the. Did they win the March Madness that year? I'm assuming that they did. Didn't you in the actual year? But nice, man. That's cool. You're a UCLA fan. See, Tam said, oh yeah, I just saw it already. Kendra said that 3-minute sell strategy hit TP. Yeah, definitely full TP off of that. So we'll see if there's another one that appears off this. Nice. So this looks like C-Soup took Josh's strategy. He hit full TP. City took it as well. He closed halfway for $80. Night profits, guys. Like I wouldn't complain about any profit taking this trade, especially when it's a risky move like that. Nice. Kendra took it too. Congrats to everybody who took this trade here. I didn't take it, but I'm glad that you guys did. Louis said Trump now speaking on border problems. Wait, are you being serious, Luis? Let me check real quick. I don't know if he's being serious or he's messing around. I think he's messing around. Let me check. Okay, now you're being serious. Yeah, no, you're being serious. I thought you were joking, Luis. But yeah, he's talking about border problems. So maybe this is what's affecting the market right now slightly. Yeah, I guess Trump is still screwing up the market, which, I mean, whatever. We'll let him do what he needs to do, and we'll trade off whatever he talks about. So looks like Trump is speaking, even though he's not president anymore. But he still has an effect to push the market around a bit. Let's see. Mr. Igelt said there is a zone at 32,630. Let's see. I don't see it on mine, Mr. Igelt. Yeah, I don't see it on mine right now, Mr. I don't know if you might be on a different data set, because I'm on currency.com. I'm not sure if your data set's different. But I don't see any zones right there right now. It might appear later, but I don't see it on my end right now. Let's see. Luis said UCLA has a fantastic 3-point shooter. Nice. Yeah, I haven't really kept up with NCAA lately. I know UCLA kind of fell off for a bit. They're probably bouncing back now. I know they were hot before when Lonzo was there. That's the last time I followed them. Gosh, yeah, Trump on Fox News. Yeah, Mr. Inglet, you're on Owanda, so that's why your zones are different. I recommend using currency.com. I don't think Owanda is the most accurate data. So I personally use currency.com. CC said, go Jayhawks. Wait, who are the Jayhawks? What school is that? Jayhawks basketball. Let me see. Oh, Kansas. Damn it. How did I not know that they're I knew they're in mascot, but I didn't know that it was a Jayhawk. All right, gotcha. Yeah. So looks like CT over here is a Kansas fan. I don't know how I didn't know that was their mascot. I knew they had like some bird, but I didn't know it was a Jayhawk. Nice. So yeah, they're playing today. They're playing SC. Looks like they're the lower seed. So we'll see how that plays out. CT later today at 6 p.m. Perfect. Just in time during our live session. Nice. Yeah, awesome, CT. That's cool, dude. Yeah, I wish I went to a big sports school. You know, I went to Long Beach. It's not really a sports school, but now I'm over here. I'm over here just doing it post college. Herberto's asking, my momentum indicator is different from yours and Josh's. I have it on the 3-minute chart. You might be on a different time frame, or you might be on a different broker data, Herberto. So make sure you're on currency.com. So make sure you're using this data right here, and then you should have the same setup right here. Just make sure you're on the right data set, because you're probably on a different data set. That's why your signals look different. And that's why I always recommend you guys use currency.com. The only time I'd recommend using Oanda is if that's what you're actually trading on. I wouldn't use it for your charting. Terrence is asking, how do you get access to the indicator? So Terrence, you don't have access to the indicator. I remember you signed up this weekend. You only signed up for the signals. So since you signed up for signals only, that's all that you get. If you want to upgrade, just message me. We can refund you for that that signals that you signed up for, and you can just sign up for the proper one here, K² strategy course. In order to get access to the indicators, you need access to the strategy, not the signals only. And the strategy includes the signal, so that's why you'll get refunded, because it's included in your subscription. But once you do have it, you'll click on indicators right here. You'll go to invite only scripts, and then you'll have all the K2 indicators right here under invite only scripts. So you'll need to upgrade, Terrence, if you want access to the indicators. Nice. How's it going, Smokes? Morning, bro. But yeah, guys, going back to US 30 right here, we're just waiting for it to come down. You know, like I mentioned, this is a game of patience. You got to wait for this to come down, provide for an entry, and then we can take another scalp in that direction. But there's nothing that's available right now. So let me go down the indices again. I'll check out the DAX real quick. DAX looks super messy right now, so I wouldn't even trade the DAX until it swings back up. So I don't want the DAX to swing up to here, come back down to some extent, and then we would take it for a buy right there. So nothing for the DAX right now. Yeah, no problem, Terrence. If you want to upgrade, just message me, and we'll I'll set up that refund for you so that you can upgrade it. All right, so SPX over here, there's no entry here either. In order for there to be a buy entry right here, we need a rejection off this pivot and structure. So if we get that wick rejection off the pivot and structure, then we can take another buy position right here and then ride this up. So I'll keep watching this as well. Here, I'll just set an alert here just in case. So that's it for the S&P. Same for the NASDAQ. We need this to come down and reject off the pivot and structure right here. So like, yeah, right here, we just want this to reject off this pivot and structure so that we can take a buy off this right here. So like, just like I said, guys, there was a big move earlier for all the indices. So like, if you look at the indices here, there was a lot of full TPs that already hit. This hit full TP. This NASDAQ hit full TP. This, what else do we see that hit full TP here as well? The NSA hit full TP. So, you know, we kind of like, we didn't miss the wave because we caught the wave off US 30. But if you guys weren't following the other indices over here, then you probably missed the wave. Like Luis took this S&P right here. We didn't take this trade, but he took it. And then same with the NASDAQ over here. Some people took it, but we didn't take it ourselves. So other than that, I mean, it's just going to be a waiting game for probably the next hour or two until this comes down. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to put your questions in the YouTube chat, and I can take a look at any pairs that you guys want me to take a look at. Because we have, it looks like we have some free time right now for me to look at anything that you guys are interested in. Nice. So I'm looking at the Zoom chat right now. It looks like Josh kind of went over the strategy here. It looks like a lot of you guys killed it, guys, like applying Josh's new strategy. So congrats to you guys for killing that and getting everything locked in. I'm glad that you guys are making profits. It's the main key right there. Main key is that everyone else in K2 is making profits. It doesn't matter if I'm taking these trades or if you're taking these trades. But yeah, look, check this out. So Josh said, I took majority of Sunday, including Sunday Fun Day, which just closed in profit. He went 7 to 9. That's really good, guys. So like 7 to 9, you know, 7 divided by 9. He has a 78% win rate for his strategy yesterday. So that's some nice work off that. And he took a couple of risky trades too. So like looking at Josh's profits right here, this is from that 3-minute strategy that I just went over with you guys. This strategy right here that just hit TP. So for Josh's win rate from last night up until today, he has all of these wins right here and then 2 losses. One where was, you know, a little bit of a bigger loss, but other than that, he has a bunch of wins right here. So Josh, you're killing it, dude. Like, bro, you made so much profit yesterday. Let's see, I'm going to add that up. So just looking at Josh's profits right there, Josh made 246.50 plus 148 plus 216 minus 509 plus 61 plus 260 plus 296 plus 256 minus 499 plus 1,073 and 50 cents. So Josh, damn, Josh, you're crazy, bro. Look at Josh. Josh made it 1,549 just today. So Josh is killing it, guys. That's how much profit he made today. This is the one trade he took where, where he took one of a bad trade. So he took a couple of bad trades, like right here, he took 2 bad trades, but everything else balanced out. So he's in profit 1,549 for the day so far. So if you guys followed Josh's new strategy right here, you guys probably locked in some pretty nice profit. Anyways, going back to US 30 over here, we're just waiting for it to play out. Until it plays out, we're just going to be sitting tight, not taking any dumb trades, right? We're just looking for stuff that's for sure because we want to keep that streak going. Nice. Sisuk sent me some more profits. So you guys can see here, I'm not even taking any trades, right? But other people here in K2 are taking their own trades. So Sisuk made 1,414 today. Dude's killing it. Like, yeah, so he took Josh's strategy too. So just saying, guys, like if you guys learn this strategy here, you guys can make so much more profit on your own because I only called one trade today. So if you guys look at my profits right here, I didn't really make like, you know, crazy amount. I only made about, for this week so far, I only made about, I made 405 yesterday and I made 345 today. So I'm up about $700 or 700 something for this week. But you guys can see from everyone else in K2, like people are making way more profit trading on their own. Like Sisuk made 1,400. You know, Josh made like well over 1,500 right here. So you guys can see that everyone else is killing it, guys. So if you guys learn this strategy, you guys can make way more profit than what you would make just sitting in this live session and copying my trades. Because I'm very careful. If you guys copy my trades, you guys can trust those trades. But if you guys want to make more profit, just learn the strategy, do it yourself. Like Alan over here, dude, he killed it off this as well. So Alan is probably up, let's see, 1,000, 2,000. Geez, so Alan is probably up like almost 3,000. He just started trading with me like last week. And he has no experience trading. Like this is all brand new to him. So congrats to you, Alan, bro, because you really made it happen. Like I remember when you talked to me and you were talking to me about wanting to quit your job and that you were getting older and you were just getting tired, right? So, you know, I'm here to help you reach that goal. Like this is really possible for a lot of you guys. Like Alan wants to just quit his job already. So I helped him learn the strategy and now he's killing it, dude. Like making 3,000 a day, like that's a lot of money if you think about it. Like if you think about it and you could do that consistently every day, like think about making like 3,000 a day for like maybe just 3 days a week. If you only trade like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? Times 3 times 4, that's 36,000 a month times 12. That's like 432,000 a year. Just just scalping with me like 3 times a week. That's crazy. But yeah, anyways, congrats to you guys. And I want to keep seeing you guys' profits. If you guys come to all of our sessions, this, you know, if you come to all of our sessions, you guys can see I could go to any random date. March 9th, let's see, Larishna made $200. We go to any random date. February 26th, Sisuk made 1,522. You guys can see the same people here are killing it every day. You know, Cheryl over here locking in a couple $100. All right, just waiting for the signals there. And you guys can go to like literally any date. You guys can scroll back to any date and see everyone's profits. Like we scroll up to like February 11th, right? Salim over here made 789. Like you guys can see that people are profiting in K2 every single day. And you know, it's just consistent. It's consistent every single day. Nice. So Henry just messaged me. Nice, nice. So Henry messaged me. He said he just put in his 2 weeks notice. Got to set up that mentoring session. Yeah, definitely, Henry. We'll set up a session for you soon. So Henry just put in his 2 weeks notice, guys. There's another K2 member right there quitting his job, trading full time with me now. So congrats to you, Henry. Congrats to everybody here. You know, I'm on a goal to make sure everyone can get on this level with me, guys. Like I quit if you guys said it on my live session last Friday, that was the first official year of me trading full time. So I'm here to help all you guys reach that same goal as well. And you know, you guys don't even have to be members. You guys can just sit in on these sessions, copy my trades as I take them. But like I mentioned, you know, there's more trades that are available here. Like if you guys have the indicators, you guys can look at all of these indices here, or even the Forex pairs. You can look at anything really, and just take whatever you guys want to take. But yeah, congrats to everybody here, man. I'm glad to see everyone leveling up here at K2, like literally every day. But yeah, I mean, for now, we're just waiting for this to come down. It looks like volatility has died down substantially. So you can see right here, price is moving like 1,000 pips each candle. So it moved like 1,000 pips up. And then now these current candles had kind of died down. It's only moving about 300 pips. So we're waiting for an entry to appear here. Once it appears, we'll take another scalp. Until then, it's just going to be a waiting game for us. Yeah, so Louis said Trump is saying Biden is destroying the USA. Yeah, so you know, with Trump speaking right now, it's probably going to affect the market. That's probably why the market's kind of slow. And I think once he's done speaking, that's when people will focus back on the market and they'll start pushing price, you know, in one direction or the other. But it looks like for now, there just really isn't much for us to enter right now. There's really no point in me looking at Forex because the next 4-hour candle closes in about an hour and 30 minutes. So a lot can happen within an hour and 30 minutes. So if you guys want me to analyze anything specific, just drop the pair in the chat and then I'll analyze it for you. Other than that, I'm just going to keep looking for some scalp entries here off US 30. We still have this daily entry right here that's technically running right now. I didn't take it and I didn't call it because of the news this morning, but it's still technically running at this point. Let me go back to Josh's. Okay, so Josh's 3-minute strategy right here. If you guys want to take it, he had his little 3-minute strategy right there. I actually took it. Yeah, I took it. So I'm in this trade right now, guys. So I took Josh's 3-minute strategy right here. There we go. So this is Josh's 3-minute strategy using the K2 indicator. So it's currently in profit right now, guys. This was a quick move. So I'm just going to set up some alerts real quick. Nice. So I'm currently in this position right now, guys. You know, I'm trying to make stuff happen right now because market's kind of slow. But anyways, we're in this right now. Josh Strat. So I got everything all set up right now. I'm in profit 500. Let me show you guys my profit real quick. Yeah, I'm in profit about 500, 600. So here we go. I took that trade right there. I'm in profit about 417. It's just bouncing around. It's bounced around that area. But you guys can see I'm in profit 567 right now. So it's looking good so far. I'm probably just going to manually enter and exit it as it moves around because I don't have time to really set my TP stop loss for it. So looks like it's pushing up. I might exit early, guys, because I don't have time to set the TP stop loss. There we go. There we go. Come on, a little bit more, just a few more pips. I'm in profit 800. I'm in profit 900. Come on. Just a little more push. It's a little bit. All right, come on. Let's go. Right? Come on. Oh my God, it's so close. All right, I might just exit manually because it's so close to full TP. I'm not going to throw away my profit just because I want to go for that little extra. So I'm closing out. I'm in profit. I just closed out on my position, guys. It's about to hit full TP. So you guys are cool if you're still in it. But what a quick move. Congrats to everyone who took that trade. Thanks, Josh, for that strategy. Jeez, look at that. I made 900 off that trade. All right, let me show you guys real quick. All right, I'm going to let it hit full TP for you guys real quick so I can hit that horn. But anyways, here's my profit for that trade. I made 895 in like 2 seconds, man. Freaking awesome, bro. Thanks, Josh, for that strategy, bro. that was tight. That was tight. So congrats to you guys right here. Yeah, man, I just hit a TP. I exited off that. So there we go right here. Here's my trades for the week, guys. Straight winners. Let's see how much profit I'm up for this week so far. So for this week so far, 405 plus 345 plus 895. I'm in profit 1,645 for this week so far with all the trades that I've taken live with you guys. So you guys, if you guys were in the session with me yesterday, I took this trade with you live. Session with me today, this morning, I took this trade live. And then just right now, I took this trade as well. Another full TP off that. So nice work, guys. Congrats to everybody who took that trade with us. That was a quick move. That was a really quick move. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it hit full TP for you guys, and then I'll give you guys your little buzzer once that happens. Nice. Watch Me Crypto. So Watch Me Crypto said I've been full year as well on 314 trading full time. Nice, bro. Yeah, I've been okay. It just hit full TP right there. I don't know if it hit the alert, but you guys can see right there. It just hit the full TP off that. So there goes your horn. Full TP off Josh's strategy right there again. It's probably gonna keep pushing up to make it official. But yeah, man, congrats to you guys who took that trade. I'm happy. Shoot, I'm happy. I'm 1,600 for the week. It's only Monday morning. All right, so we're good off that. I just find it funny because we hopped into this so quick. I didn't even think about it. I just saw the signal and I was like, oh, I'm gonna take that trade. So there we go. I mean, it's hitting full TP. If you guys are still in this trade, just close it out, guys. Like you're literally at full TP already. You're not gonna risk it for just like a micro pip if like your spread is too wide, right? This is probably because of the spread. The spread's kind of wide, so it's not hitting it. But I would just close your position and profit. So I'm gonna mark this up right here actually because we did actually take this trade live. There we go, full TP. So it's official now, full TP off that. I'm gonna go ahead and send this over to you guys. US30 Josh Strat full TP. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this up right here. And then I'll send you guys an update right here. So I'm gonna put the update right here. Whoops. Another US30 scalp win. Plus 250. So I'm just gonna put the totals there so I can actually confirm win for yeah, because it's kind of hard for me to remember how much everything's worth now that we're applying different strategies here. So nice work, guys, for you guys who took that trade. Yeah, man, let's keep going, bro. I need some more profit. I'm telling you guys, you know, if we have a good like beginning of the week, this whole week's gonna be fire. So I'm already locking like 10K this week off this account. I need to keep pushing it because that's usually how it works. You know, when the market's hot in the beginning. Nice. Look at Rick over here. He said, thanks, Josh. He made 485. So he's in total profit 878 for the day. So nice work, Rick. Full TP off that. Okay, so yeah, Josh's TP stop loss is a little different. So Jasmine, you might want to ask Josh what the strategy, because I don't know what the strategy is just yet. I just know the basics of it. We're gonna have a meeting on Thursday to go over a strategy, but I don't have the strategy down yet. Damn, you guys are killing it, guys. Look at everybody over here. Tam, what the heck? Tam took oh, she took down her demo. Okay, I was like, that's a big profit that she took right there. But anyways, guys, look at this right here. Sisuk as well. So you guys can see that. Let's see. Sisuk made 253s in profit, 1,900 for the day. Tam over here locked in 1,250. Trell over here locked in 387 off that trade. And then Rick locked in 458. So congrats to everybody who took that trade. I mean, you guys are on fire, guys. You guys are killing it. with me here this morning. Nice, nice. So CT took it as well. He made 579 off that trade. So congrats to everybody who took those trades with us just now. Gee, that's a lot of profit, guys. So looking at today right here, and this is why our next goal for K2 is to create a prop firm. So for me, I'm probably going to create a proprietary firm similar to FTMO, but I'm not going to let anyone sign up. Like, you guys have to know my strategy to trade for my prop firm, because for the K2 prop firm, we're just going to be applying the same strategy because we know that this works. So as long as you guys keep racking up these profits right here, like, guys, the K2 prop firm is going to be freaking crazy. Because just imagine how much like everyone here that keeps locking these profits, once we start our own prop firm, like, guys, there's going to be so much profit to go around. And I'm not going to be greedy with you guys. Obviously, I'm going to hook you guys up with a better split than what like FTMO offers, because dude, like just think about this, guys. If everyone's locking in like a couple $1,000 each, and then our profit split's pretty solid, like, I can make more profit just teaching you guys and showing you guys how to master this stuff. And I don't even have to even actually trade. Well, I'll probably trade on my own too, because I'm not going to throw away profits myself. But definitely, like, when we start the K2 prop firm, it's going to be crazy, guys, because you guys can see the consistency here. If you guys sit in on any of my live sessions, like, literally everyone here is killing it. So it make no sense for me. Like, literally, I'm like funneling you guys to FTMO, and I'm making FTMO money by like giving you guys to them. But if I just create my own prop firm, then we could all keep this in-house and we don't have to go use any of those other prop firms anymore. So that's probably gonna be the next step for us guys here at K2. For you guys that are here with K2 currently, you guys are gonna be on board for the ride. Probably at that point, once we start the prop firm, I'm probably not gonna let any new members sign up to K2, because this is it just doesn't make sense for me to, like, we should just keep this in-house. So if you guys are in K2 already, awesome. You guys are pretty much cool and good to go. But whoever's not in K2 yet, we'll see what happens from there. But anyways, so great work to you guys here today. I'm super proud of all you guys. Like, just seeing everyone's profits. It's only Monday, guys. Literally, it's just Monday, and you guys are killing it. Josh is 3 for 3 today. Man, look at Cheryl over here. Dude, Cheryl's up 5,378. She's up 3,000 on her other account. So she traded last night, made some nice profit off that. You guys don't know Cheryl. Her name is Megan K2 right here. She's been killing it, guys. Everybody's in K2 has been killing it. So congrats to everybody here in K2. You guys, we've been having a great year so far. It was a great year last year, but this year has been insane because I've been introducing these new strategies to you guys for US 30. So nice work here, guys. I'll be waiting for another 3-minute scalp here. Our daily entry right here is running as well. This is pushing up right here in profit. So all of our positions are looking amazing right now. If you guys are in the daily position, it's in profit. Our scalp from earlier today is in profit. Josh's strategy right here also in profit as we speak, or it's pushing up if you guys didn't close it out. So congrats to everybody here. Other than that, guys, I think we're pretty much good for the most part right now. So if you guys have more profits to share with me, go ahead and send them to me or post them in the group, and then I will save them to today's profits. But man, today's been crazy, guys. It's like this stuff is like freaking unheard of, like how consistent we are here. If you guys have been following K2 for a while, you guys know how consistent we are. And it's been it's been like super on point. If you guys want to take the daily, it's already like pretty heavy in profit. I wouldn't take it right now. It's too late to enter the daily. I would just scalp within it. So I would just wait for some more buy scalps, and I'll take some scalps in the buy direction. But I wouldn't necessarily just enter this right now, because if you enter this, you already gave away like 500 pips. So you're technically in like a 500 pip drawdown if you enter this late. So I wouldn't enter it, Neptune. You can enter it if you want. Trust me, if you want to enter it, you feel comfortable with it, then enter it. But I'm not going to enter it myself, and I'm not going to recommend anyone enter it. Because a lot of this move happened because of the weird market conditions this morning with the news event. But if you want to enter Neptune, you're more than welcome. This is going to be the setup for the daily entry right here. there's the parameters: entry, TP, stop loss. If you want to take this daily entry, but I'm not taking it myself, and it's not going to be documented towards the results. Oh damn, C6 in the daily. Cool. Okay, cool. So C6 in the daily, and he's scalping within it. So that's basically what I'm doing too. Yeah, just be patient, Neptune. Don't like because this is a bigger move. This is like a 1500 pip move. I would just be patient and wait for another scalp move to appear over here, and then we'll just hop into that scalp. Right, it's gonna be the same thing because this is a 1500 pip risk. But if you enter right here, you're gonna go in for a 2000 pip risk because you have to add the 500 pips plus the stop loss down here. I would just wait for some scalps and then just keep locking in scalps along the way, because then each scalp is 500 pips. You just need 3 scalps to cover a daily entry win. So I would just wait for it. Just be patient. All right, cool. So it looks good for the most part. Let's see. Kyle said, why does it seem like everyone who uses FTMO doesn't use CTrader? Honestly, I don't know, Kyle. I've never even, like, the only time I heard of CTrader is from when FTMO like made it available like lately. I've been with FTMO since like May of last year. They didn't have CTrader back then, so that's why I'm still on MT4. There's like no reason for me to go and like learn a new platform when I already have MT4 set up and everything. I know I have issues with MT4 sometimes, but it's not enough for me to go and use a brand new platform. So, I mean, I don't know why other people don't use it, but I've never used it. I've never heard of it before like a couple months ago when FTMO started to allow it. So I don't know, honestly. I'm already used to using MT4. That's why I don't go to CTrader. But if CTrader was available back then, I probably would have used CTrader. It's just I'm already familiar with all the functions on MT4 now, so I'm not really going to go over to a brand new platform to because it's just a whole learning curve, right? I don't want to make mistakes and then miss trades or make mistakes and lose trades. Gotcha, Kyle. Hey, Kyle. So for CTrader, is there a web platform for it? Let me check real quick. Because I'm on a Mac, so I don't know if we could even use it on Mac. Let me just check real quick. All right, so CTrader. Let me just see Mac. Okay, so they have a web platform. CTrader work on Mac. Oh yeah, I don't understand why they don't do that. Like a lot of these, like MT4 doesn't even work on Mac either. It's just it's a web trader. It's similar to MT4. Yeah, no, Sam uses CTrader. I've seen his profits. His profits look different. So usually when someone's using CTrader, guys, you guys can see the difference over here. So let me go to. Oh, Sam, you sent your profits the other day. Let me see. There's so many profits here. It's hard to find one person's profits. I know that. Oh, there we go. So Sam's profits look like this. He has contracts because he uses CTrader. So this is what CTrader looks like when you have the profits. Obviously, the difference between that would be this for MT4. So I'll definitely take a look at CTrader. I'll look at CTrader a little later, Kyle. But I mean, yeah, it does look a little better. It says ideal for Mac users, but it's like they don't even have the actual app. Or actually, let me see. Like if they had the actual app for the Mac, then yeah, I would definitely use it. But it's just like it's a web platform. Web trading platform. Let me check C-Share Suite. Yeah, I still don't understand why they don't create it for Mac, because everyone is on a Mac now. Like Mac is so common, but they don't create the actual platform for Mac. But whatever. All right, I'll take a look later. But thanks for bringing that up, Kyle. I know a lot of you guys do use it, so I'll probably take a look at that at some point, and then maybe I'll. Kyle said, "Yeah, the only thing that's annoying is you don't get that satisfying blue streak in your profits, right?" Yeah, looking at the messages here, or actually, I'm too far down. But yeah, it does look a little different. So like looking at, let's go back to Sam. Oh, there we go. So yeah, this is what Sam's profits look like. I mean, it's nice. You get a green streak right here. and then an orange streak, I guess. But yeah, looking at like the full blue screen, I think a lot of people get satisfaction just looking at the blue screen, right? Because they see this like rolling over here, locked in like 2000. Just seeing all of this here works really nicely. But yeah, guys, so that's it for this right here. Let me see what else we got looking at for these scalps. So no scalps available just yet. We'll be looking for this shortly. Oh, nice. Yeah. So Sam said, best thing is I never need to use a calculator for any asset. So they have the built-in risk management, right? That's probably the best option too. That's why I like forex.com, because they have the same option for their platform as well. Eric's asking, what time do you start the live stream? Live stream starts at 6:30 a.m. Pacific time every day. Well, during the week when the New York Stock Exchange is open. So I'm generally on by 6:30, and then David said, get a laptop already. I don't think it's really that necessary, David. Now that I think of it, like, because I trade live, so I don't really need those magic keys anymore. I literally just close it myself. But no, I do get what you're saying, that I should just get the laptop and be able to hop in it a little easier. Let's see, CT sent me his charts real quick. Let's see what CT did. He said why he took the scalp. So he took the scalp because he did see this setup right here. Nice, nice. Okay, cool. So he got this setup right here on the 15-minute. So as you guys can see here, if you guys have the indicators, you guys can do this all on your own. So yeah, nice work off that, CT. I'm trying to wait for the next one, bro. I need some more profit. I need to keep stacking up some more. So let's see what else we got over here. Let's see. Let's see what we got over here. All right, guys, we're just waiting for the scalp, man. Oh, here we have this another scalp that's probably pending for Josh's entry. I don't know if I want to take this because I have a buy bias here. So I don't know if I want to take this trade. If you guys want to take it, you guys can't. Well, we'll see if it closes. It has to close first. So if it closes with a sell signal right there, then it would provide for another sell using Josh's his scalp strategy on the 3-minute. I probably wouldn't. Well, I'm probably not going to take it. You guys can take it if you want. I just don't want to take any sells here because I feel more comfortable with the buys because all of our positions are running in the upwards direction. But we'll see. If I change my mind, maybe I'll take it for a small scalp, and then I'll just watch it. Actually, I might hop into this with you guys. Why not? So what Josh does is his stop loss is kind of wide. He does double stop loss, so he does a 2-to-1 risk to reward. So this is why his stop loss is a little wider. If you guys want to take it, you guys can. This closes in about 25 seconds. So we'll see. Maybe I'll take it for a small scalp. Not really gonna hold on to it for too much, but so we got 15 seconds left on this candle right here. We got about 10 seconds left. We got 5 seconds left. Doesn't look like it's going to close. If it doesn't close, there's no entry. Yep, no entry. No entry right there. We'll wait for the next one. Other than that, looks like I'm looking for these other scalps here. I don't see any other. All right, so nothing on the 10-minute, the 3-minute. There's nothing there either. Let's see. Trying to see if I see anything else that's available here as we continue. Trell said, what's the 3-minute rule regarding the wick pivot? I don't think, I'm kind of confused with your question, Trell. What are you referring to? The 3-minute rule? I don't think there's a wick pivot rule for that. For the 3-minute strategy, it's just the momentum signal. We don't use the pivots. We don't use any structures. It's just the signal. So I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, there's no wick pivot rejection requirement for 3-minute. It's just the buy or sell signal. If you get a buy signal, you take it up. If you have a sell signal, you take it down. That's why we took this trade here. We had a buy signal here indicating momentum is swinging upwards. His requirements are 25 profit, 50 stop loss. So he has it's a negative risk to reward. but he has such a high win rate that he's fine with running the negative reward because he has so many wins, right? Like if you look at his profits here, this dude's locking in a lot of, he's locking in more wins and losses. So he's able to cover those trades. See, like right here, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins right here. And a big one right here, 8 wins right here, and only 2 losses. So for example, even if you were to take these 2 losses, he would still come out net positive. So that's why he chose to take that entry. And this strategy, we haven't covered it yet, so I don't have the details on the strategy. If you guys want to ask about this strategy, ask Josh in the premium group, because I don't even know the strategy myself. I'm just taking it as we see it. But I'm sure there's other requirements that Josh uses. So Trell, ask Josh in the premium group. I'm probably not the person to ask because this isn't my strategy. I'm just taking it as I see it because looks like decent entries for us. At least meanwhile, until there's something else that we can take here. So let's see. CT said there should be a pivot and structure confluence on a higher time frame. This last bad sell signal is the bounce it will take. I'll take the next buy. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no. So CT's mentioning that this is going to be an invalid sell. Well, I'm hoping it's to be an invalid sell. If it's invalid, then we'll take the next buy. But it doesn't look like it's oh man. Okay, so this is a sell right here. If anyone wants it, I'm not taking this trade. So this is going to be a really, really risky trade. I personally don't recommend anyone take it, but if you guys want to take it and you guys are risk takers, feel free. So let me just set this up right here. I'm not going to take it, guys. Like, just make it clear, I'm not taking this trade. So this is at your own risk if you guys decide to take it. This isn't going to be calculated or factored into our results at all. So this would have been the entry right here if you're applying Josh's strategy. Hey, Josh, are you taking this entry? Let me see. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see what Josh says, if he's taking it. Josh is typing. Let's see. He missed it. So yeah, Josh, we have this entry right here. I'm not sure if you decided to take it, but it's technically still active right now. Maybe I'll watch it. If I see it drop, I'll probably hop into it like last minute, but I'm not really going to just hop into it right now because I feel like this might be a false entry because everything's pointing upward. So we'll see. Yeah, because CT mentioned as well that he's looking for the buy, which I'm looking for the buy too. So I'm not in this trade. If you guys want to take it, feel free. If not, that's cool because I'm just chilling. I'm waiting for the buy. I don't really want to take the sell right now. Yeah, look at that big wick right there. It's a nasty wick. So I wouldn't want to take that sell there. Let's see. No new zones yet. All right, looks like we'll be waiting. Yeah, we'll just be waiting for this right here, see how this plays out. Other than that, let's see, it's about to be 9 o'clock right now, guys. So I'm gonna start looking for some Forex trades in about 30 minutes. If you guys have any other questions, put them in the chat and then we can take a look at, any pairs that you guys want me to take a look at. Otherwise, I'll be looking for a possible entry for a scalp here or a scalp for here as well if we get a buy signal. But like I mentioned, I didn't take this trade. This is a risky trade on my end. So I don't think I want to take this. If I get a buy though, I'll take it. A sell, not so much. So yeah, I think that's it for now. Best you missed it. Yeah, definitely. So we'll see how this plays out from here. You guys got to keep in mind that you can't win every single trade, right? I mean, if you're taking every single trade, you're going to run into some losses. That's why for me, I manage my risk properly. If I don't feel comfortable about a trade, I don't take it. And I don't feel comfortable about taking a sell right here because what I'm waiting for is for this to shoot up and take a buy. So we'll see how this plays out. I do have my alert set up. So if we do get a buy for this right here, then I'll take the buy instead. I think we might have a pending buy here. I'll keep watching it and then we'll see how this ends up playing out. If we get a buy signal here, then I'll take it for the buy. And then there we go. So we do have that buy right there. There you go, CT. There's that buy that you were looking for. So just a reminder, guys, this is Josh's strategy. This isn't my strategy. So if you guys have questions regarding this strategy, you guys have to ask Josh because I don't know it yet. Me and Josh have a meeting on Thursday to go over the strategy. So if you guys want to sit in on it, we'll set that up. And then we'll go over the details of the strategy so that I can actually teach you guys, you know, what we're doing here. Because I know Josh has other things that he looks at, and I don't exactly know what he's looking at. So I wouldn't personally know exactly what to avoid and what to take. But anyways, we're waiting for this to close right here. If this ends up closing, we'll take the buy, and then we'll ride this thing up. So we got about 1 minute and 40 seconds left, and we will some of you older members are messaging right now. Say, Wayne, send me some messages. I'll check your messages in a bit, Wayne. I don't want to put you up here on this live stream. I just saw your message right now, Wayne. All right, so we're waiting for this to close out. If it closes, then we'll take the buy. If not, then we're gonna sit tight. We got about 1 minute left on this candle. So sit tight, guys. Sit tight. Any zones there yet? No zones. All right, so we're gonna be sitting tight right now, waiting for this to play out. All right, we got 1 minute left on this candle. If this closes, we'll take this buy, and I'll let you guys know it's good. Junior's asking what indicator is this? This is a K2 momentum indicator. Yeah, exactly. Billionaire mindset. I'm only going for up because that's what what we're following, right? We see everything pushing up. The daily entries for a buy. The scalps we're looking for is a buy. So I'm going to take some buys here. I'm not really looking for any sells. So we got about 30 seconds left on this candle. We'll see how it closes out, and then we'll take this trade right here. All right, 20 seconds. Gotta wait for this to close. All right, we got 10 seconds left on this candle. I got my finger on this buy button, ready to click it. You got 3 seconds left. 2, 1. And I'm in the trade, guys. All right, so I'm in the trade right here. Yeah, right there. So here are the parameters for this right here. I think pricing is off by like 15 pips. Let me just do the math real quick. Let's see, pricing is 32,718 minus 32,701. Yeah, it's off by like 20 pips or so. So I'll just change it by like 20 pips. So let me just set my TP stop loss right here. Stop loss is going to place at 32,650. And this one's going to be 32,725. Yeah. So yeah, it's a negative risk reward, but you know, with such a high win rate that like Josh doesn't really care. So that's why we have it set up like that. So yeah, we got that set up right there. Actually, let me move this down a little bit. Actually, is it fine? Yeah, let's move it down a little bit. Right to there. So this is the, let me map this out real quick. That's fine. It's not a huge difference. So I'll just set this up right here. This is going to be US 30 Josh scalp full TP. And this is Josh's strategy, guys. So just a reminder, if you guys are asking me questions about this strategy, I don't know anything about it aside from the basics of it. So if you guys have questions about this, ask Josh. So let's see, Josh scalp. All right, so we got the alert set up right there. I mean, we're looking for some buys here. That's why we took that buy there, because we're looking for buys overall anyways. Like we have a buy entry right here for the daily entry, and then we're looking for some buy scalps right here when it does appear. So that's the reason why we took the buy for that one right there. All right, cool. So let's gonna let that run. Let's see what goes on from that point, and then we will we'll keep monitoring it. Nice. Yeah. So CT also mentioned that the 10-minute gave good confluence too. So that's kind of why I'm comfortable with this position right now. But it's all good. We'll be holding on to it and see where this ends up playing out. But everyone's profits off that is pretty good so far. Let me see who else sent profits today. So yeah, I just showed you Cheryl's profits for today. She made 5,378. So you guys can see right here that Cheryl, she's trading a lot of other things here. She's not just trading US 30 like us. She actually didn't even trade US 30 at all. She traded the DAX 30, UK 100, and that's pretty much UK 100 and the DAX 30. And then she also traded, yeah, same thing on her other account right here. So for her first account, she made 5,378. For her second account, she made 3,092. CT from that buy earlier made 579. So everything's been pretty solid for the most part. Yeah, CC over here about 1,900. And we're just gonna keep watching these trades, you know, waiting for these to play out. So we're currently in that buy right now for the 3-minute strategy that Josh applies, and then we'll see how this ends up playing out from here. You know, this is really just a game of it's a game of patience. So we're gonna hold on tight and let this play out from this point. Let me see if there's any other zones around this area. No zones. We're just waiting for a zone to get created around this area because we need a rejection off the pivot and structure, right? Same with what happened down here. This is what we need to happen, but above here so that we can take another buy scalp in this direction. Like for example, here, this is how we hit the full TP. And that's exactly what we're waiting for right here. We're looking for a zone so that we can, you know, count the rejection off the zone and the pivot, and then we can take that for another buy. So if you guys are wondering what we're waiting for, that's what we're waiting for. Meanwhile, we're taking smaller scalps within the scalp to catch Josh's 3-minute strategy. But everything's pointing towards the upside. Like our daily entries up here in profit for the upside, our scalp entry over here. We're just waiting for a zone to take another buy, and that's why we took the buy for Josh's scalp as well. So not a big deal. We're just going to be holding tight and waiting for this to you know, obviously play out. All right, cool. So other than that, I mean, this is just going to be a waiting game for the most part. It's 9:07 right now, guys. So I'll probably be on for like another hour. If you guys have any questions, put them in the chat, and then I can take a look at your guys' questions. Otherwise, we're going to finish up this scalp here. Maybe look for like maybe one more scalp, hopefully, before market close. But other than that, everyone here has locked in a ton of profit so far today. We've locked in, let's see, just from today. So you guys can see the timestamp right here where it says today. These are all of the profits from today, and it's been amazing so far today. Like Tam locked in about 500 off that trade, Trail locked in 342, Tam locked in 1,653. So like everyone here is like been killing it, guys. So like congrats to everybody who took all these trades here. You know, it's been a great week so far to kick off the trading week. So I think the rest of the week's going to be pretty hot. So make sure you guys don't miss any other sessions moving forward. And just a reminder, if you guys want to have access to these indicators and learn the strategy that we're applying here, you know, just go on the website, k2trades.com, click on K2 strategy course right here. And this is where you can get access to the K2 indicators and the strategies. So we'll be sitting tight, just waiting for this to play out. Looks like David's out to lunch. He just hopped in on his real account. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll be waiting for this to play out. Otherwise, there just really isn't much for us to look at right now. I'll start looking for some Forex trades in a little bit too. All right, so I'll just look at the Forex pairs real quick. I'll see if there's any entries here that we could possibly be looking at. Odd Cad right here. Let me check this real quick. Odd Cad looks like we have a zone right here. And we got another zone right here. Turn that off. Go over to the next one, odd CHF. Damn, looks like we should have called that trade right there. That would have been good. Odd JPY, odd NZD, nothing there. Odd USD, nothing there. CAD CHF. Damn, this would have been a good entry too. So there's a lot of entries that were available the last couple hours, but the reason why we didn't take this was because Federal Powell was speaking, you know, the Fed. He was speaking earlier, so we weren't able to take any of these trades So unfortunately, we missed on this trade right here. I had it marked up right here for an entry, but we didn't take it. Nothing there for CAD JPY. Nothing here for CHF JPY, Euro odd, nothing there, Euro CAD. Another entry here that was available. Reason for this is we had the rejection from this point, buy signal right here. It broke and closed past structure and provided for a buy entry, which we didn't take, unfortunately, due to Fed Powell's announcement earlier. So I'll just unmark these because we're not really going to be looking to take these trades anymore since it's too late. This is an entry that's actually available here for Euro CHF. It's a bit of a risky trade, so I don't know if I'd call it, but I'll keep it in mind. Right here, we have a rejection from this point, sell signal. As long as this closes below the structure right here, then this is going to provide for an entry. So I'll keep this marked up. Euro GBP, this looks like it. Yeah, just hit full TP right there. Looks good for the most part. Euro JPY, nothing there. Euro NZD, yeah, nothing there. Euro USD, nothing there. GA, this is another trade that was available earlier, but we didn't take it because of Fed Powell. So I'm going to unmark that. But this was an entry that was available. GBP CAD, nothing there. GBP CHF, this might be an entry. It's going to line up with EC over here. So we see this for a sell. It lines up with GC over here as well. So they're both some nice sells that we can possibly take for those. I'll probably call one of them, but I'll come back and look at that a little later once we get closer to the candle close, because we still have 47 minutes left on this candle and a lot can happen within 40 minutes. So don't jump the gun and like hop into a trade right away. You know, make sure that you confirm that full confirmation before you guys decide to take any of these trades here. Euro CAD, if you guys remember, I analyzed this for you guys yesterday. Whoever I analyzed it for, it's playing out exactly like we mentioned. It's pushing up towards the zone right here, which will be towards your TP. USD CHF, this is a possible entry here. We have a rejection from this point. We have a sell signal right here. We have a break and close past structure right here. As long as this closes below the structure, this would provide for a valid sell entry right here. And this is going to line up with our other CHF pairs as well. It looks like the CHF is actually strong right now. So if this becomes a case, this might be the one that I'm going to call. I prefer USD CHF over GBP CHF and Euro CHF as well, but they're all moving in the same direction, right? Because they're all Swiss franc pairs. So if the price is going down for all the Swiss franc pairs, that indicates that the Swiss franc is strong right now. So it's strong against the euro, it's strong against the pound, and it's strong against the US dollar. So with that said, it's a safe assumption that this is probably going to drop. So we'll keep that in mind. Obviously, I'm not going to enter right away, but I will mark it up so that we can come back and look at it in a few. UJ right here, nothing there. And that's about it. So I have all these CHF pairs marked up right here. So we're either going to take a sell for Euro CHF in the next 40 minutes, GBP CHF, and or USD CHF. So I'm probably only going to call one, and that's me managing my risk, right? I'm going to find out which one I like to trade most, and then I'm just going to take that, because there's no point in me calling three of the same trades, because what if they all lose? Then we're screwed, right? That's why we only call one. But let me just go ahead and check out the index over here. So for USD CHF, I'll pull up the indexes. We got the dollar index right here, and then we got the Swiss franc index right over here. So looking at this right here, we want the dollar to be weak, and we want the Swiss franc to be strong. And that's exactly what we see right here. We see the dollar going down, and we see the Swiss franc going up, right? With that said, if this ends up playing out, then this is going to drop, right? So that's perfectly fine. This lines up perfectly with what we're looking for here. So in the next 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and 28 seconds, when this closes, then we'll determine whether we take this sell or not here. So just sit tight. If you guys are looking for a Forex trade in the next 45 minutes, I'll call this trade if it's available. And you guys can either take that or the Euro CHF right here or the GBP CHF. It's really up to you. But I will be calling this for the premium members in the next 40 minutes or so. So sit tight, guys, and we will we'll see how this ends up playing out. All right, so we're still waiting for this to complete. Let's see. Yeah, this is still pushing up right there. We're still looking for some scalps here. We don't have any scalps that are available just yet. Reason for that is because we don't have any zones in this area. I know a lot of you guys like to go in the lower time frames to catch these zones, but me personally, I'm just waiting for this to actually confirm so that we can take a actual scalp here. So all good for the most part. I'm gonna sit tight, and it doesn't look like we have any questions right now. So if you guys have questions, feel free to ask. This is your time to ask me any questions, because we just have a slow downtime right now. There's not really much for us to look at. We have 45 minutes until the Forex candle closes, so we're not gonna look at Forex until then. And our US 30 right here, we're just waiting for a scalp entry to appear. We don't have any scalps that are available just yet. We just have the current scalp for Josh's 3-minute entry that's currently running. So sorry guys, I'm tired, man. Everyone tells me that I stay on these live sessions for too long, because I'm usually live trading with you guys for like 4 or 5 hours. But I mean, I'm trading anyways. That's why I'm here on this live session with you guys, because I'm trading anyway. So I might as well just go live and you guys can copy what I'm doing, because I'm doing this anyway. So why not share my analysis with you guys while I'm doing it? Yeah, Neptune, I'm still in the buy right now. I'm still in the buy. I'm not really looking at it because I already know where it's at. I have everything marked up on here, but we're looking for this scalp to close out so that we can actually catch something nice off this here. So let me just check the chat real quick on the Zoom. I think you guys are good there. Nice, yeah. So you guys are good over there. Yeah, meanwhile, we're just looking for these scalp entries to appear here. Here, let's check the other indices to see, what's going on over here as well. Yeah, so there's a couple scalps here that were available for on the Aussie 200. So if anyone took this trade right here, scalp position right there, it's a risky trade, but it is a scalp entry if anyone's like, looking to take this. And it's risky because price is choppy for this specific asset right now. But it's in profit. I mean, if you took this trade right here, we have the rejection off pivot and structure, or maybe it's not a rejection off the structure. It's kind of messy. So maybe this isn't an entry, but we'll look over to the next ones here. The China 50 currently in profit, the Spain 35. So if you guys followed my analysis for the Spain 35 about, what was this, like 30 minutes ago, it's about to hit full TP right here. So it's looking good for the Spain 35. If you guys caught that scalp that I called out earlier. Nothing here for the French 40, the DAX 30 right here. Like I mentioned, I'm probably not going to mess with this until it starts to smoothen out a bit. So looking at the Nikkei, this hit full TP off that. UK 100, probably wouldn't mess with this right now, but there's no entries anyways if you decided to mess with it. S&P over here, still no entries for these scalps, but it's pushing up alongside of our US 30 position. So yeah, it's looking good so far. Crap, let me see. I just want to make sure I set my TP stop loss for US 30. All right, so other than that, NASDAQ 100 right here, no entries available. We were just waiting for this to provide a wick rejection off the pivot and structure, but nothing here just yet. All right, and that's about it. So nothing really available right now, guys. Everything's kind of just going sideways. Even same with US 30 right here. If I end up closing out of Josh's position early, I'll let you guys know. I just don't like when price starts to get choppy like this. I like it when it's moving smoothly and it's going directional, but it looks like it's going into consolidation right now, right? So it looks like price, it broke up, retraced for a break and retest, and then it shot up right here. And then once it shot up right here, it just broke into consolidation around this whole area right here. I don't like trading when it's in consolidation because you really don't know where it's going to go. Like it can spike either way. And then once it spikes, it'll determine its direction. That's where we want to trade. We want to trade when there's actual direction with price. So other than that, we'll keep watching this. I don't see any other questions here. So I'll just keep looking. I'll just keep looking for whatever we're waiting for here. Yeah, definitely. No problem, Robert. I'm glad to see all you guys profit. That's the main goal here, guys. Like, the reason why we continue to try to grow this channel is because I know there's a lot of people out there that aren't consistent with their trading, right? I'm here to help you guys out. Like literally, I was in your guys' position at some point where I had, well, I've never had a mentor. I've never had a mentor, never had a course or any of that stuff. So I learned all this stuff on my own. And I'm just here to share this with you guys. I'm here to share the knowledge because I struggled with trading for like 10 years. I've been trading for like 11 years now. And I wasn't profitable until like the last maybe 5 or 6 years. And then I didn't become super profitable until like maybe the last 2 years after I started K2 and I started trading with you guys live every day. So, you know, as beneficial as this is to you guys, this is beneficial for me too. Because the thing is, I trade live every day, so I can't fuck up, right? If I screw up with my trades, you guys are going to call me out on it. So I really don't mess up with my trades. I'm pretty on point with everything because, you know, all eyes are on me. So I can't make any mistakes here. And that's a good thing for both of us because then we just continue to keep hitting profits back and like back to back to back every single day. So other than that, guys, I'm still watching this. I don't see anything else for us to take right now, but I'm still in that buy from earlier. So we'll keep watching that. Let's see if there's anything else here. So Kendra is asking, which FTMO challenge is better to go for? I've tried the 10K, but it doesn't really give me any room for my trades to work because of the loss limit. I mean, the loss limit's the same for every account size, Kendra. It doesn't make any difference because your loss limit is still 5%. It doesn't matter if you're on a 10% on a 10K account, a 25K account, 50K account. Your loss limit's still the same. So I think you need to figure out what like proper risk is for you because you probably don't understand risk management. Because regardless as to whether you have a 10K account or 25K, the 5% is still the same. It's just use different lot sizes. But I wouldn't really recommend using anything below a 50K. It's just not worth your time. You might as well trade a normal account, like a personal account, because you make more profit that way rather than trading something less than 50K. Because, you know, if you think about it, so like, for example, here, if you're trading a 10K account, like 10K, right? And then you're, say like a conservative profit gain for the month is 10%, right? You're only making $1,000 off that account. You might as well trade your personal account. You can make way more just trading, you know, your personal account rather than going for a 10K FTMO. Even with the 25K, you think about a 25K right here, 25,000, your 10% goal, you'd probably only make like 2,500, and then after your split 70%, your take home is only like 1,750. I mean, I don't know. This will work for some people if you don't have other bills to pay, but this is barely going to cover rent, right? It's not really going to cover much. So that's why I recommend something like the 50K, because if you're doing the 50K, 10% of that's 5,000. You can cover rent, cover your car payment. You'd be good. This is like covering your normal job, you know, salary. And then, you know, for me, I'm doing the 200K now. Well, I already have 100K funded. So this is the 200K that I'm currently doing this challenge to pass. You know, once I pass this, that, you know, 10% of that's like 20K plus the 10K count, that's like 30K a month. If I'm consistent, which we're pretty consistent here at K2. So, yeah, hopefully that breakdown like helps for you, Kendra, but it doesn't make a difference which account size you're using because you're probably just not using proper lot size. I think that's what the key is. Because like your risk percentage doesn't change. It's still going to be 5% risk, whether you're on a big account or a small account. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, exactly. So David mentioned that you just don't understand proper risk. You're probably using too big of a lot size. That's why you keep getting close to your loss limit. You got to use smaller lot sizes. Like I'm using a 5 lot because I'm on a 200K. You can't be using a 5 lot on a 10K or you're going to blow your account. You got to use something way smaller than that. So like, so here's for example, right? So for example, if I'm using a 5 lot on a 200K, if you divide that by 2, if you're on 100K, you should only be using a 2.5 lot. If you're using a 50K, divide that by 2, you should only be using a 1.25. And then if you're using 25K, divide that by 2, you should only be using a 0.62 lot size. So like your lot size is going to change like dramatically depending on your account size. So I don't know what lot size you're using, Kendra, but you should be using like way smaller than a lot of this other stuff here. Yeah, because you should probably be using like maybe a 0.1 or a 0.2. Yeah, David said maybe we should have a quick class on proper risk management. Yeah, no, definitely, David. We should probably do that sometime. Yeah, let me know when you could hop on that. I got to set up I'll try to set up some sort of explanation for you guys so that I could, so that I can show you guys, how to calculate proper risk. Because if you guys don't understand proper risk, this should be the main thing. Like if you guys don't understand this, you guys will you'll probably never be really consistent with trading. So I'll try to set up a session for you guys just to teach you guys proper risk management, because that should be number one on your list of things to learn. Because you guys can learn the strategy here and you guys can make profit. But if you guys don't understand proper risk, you guys are just one trade away from blowing your account. So proper risk should be number one on your go-to list for things to learn. So yeah, David, we'll schedule one. I'll see when you're free. I'll see when I'm free, and then we'll set up that that session for everyone. But all right, let me see. Next question is from John. So John's asking, Shawn, what are your thoughts on all the other prop firms, prop trading, the Prop Trading Trader Central Fund? I'm strictly FTMO. So I haven't used any other prop firms. I've been with FTMO since last year from, what was it? I started like in May of 2020. So I've been with FTMO since then. I haven't really gone off to any other prop firms. I haven't really had the need to, right? Because I've been pretty consistent with FTMO. They pay out well. They're pretty professional about everything. So that's why I stick with FTMO. I know the payout's probably better with like other prop firms, but FTMO is a more established company, right? I'm not worried that FTMO will disappear tomorrow. A lot of these new prop companies are just trying to copy FTMO. Like they see the business model that FTMO created and they just created their own company. But the problem with that is like, they're not really established. So they can like disappear tomorrow and there goes your funded account, right? You're not gonna have a funded account to trade. So that's why I stick with FTMO. And I'm glad that these new funding companies did come out, because now there's competition between the companies. So FTMO is just going to change their, they'll change their benefits as these other companies try to compete with them. So I'm strictly FTMO. I don't know how everything else, like, I don't know how anything else works because I've never used them before, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. It's just different payouts, and I don't know how accurate they are or how consistent they are with paying out their traders. John's asking, follow-up, news or weekend trading doesn't concern you? Not really, because we don't trade news. If you trade news, you're gambling at that point. So I don't trade news. I don't recommend anyone ever trade news because you can never predict news, right? Like news could point one way and price will still move the opposite way. So I never trade news. That's never been an issue for me. And weekend trading doesn't concern me either because we scalp. So we're in and out of these trades within like a few minutes. We're not holding stuff into the weekend. And if you're trading over the weekend too, that's gambling as well. Like literally anything could happen over the weekend, right? Like price could be going up and then all of a sudden the US wants to start a war with someone and this goes dropping down and it goes through slippage and you lose your account, right? A lot of people don't realize that like the reason why they have those rules in place for FTMO is to protect the account. They don't want you to trade news and then it like price spikes up, it hits slippage and then you blow their account, like you lose their 100K, right? It's like a lot of people don't understand that like their account is at risk when you trade their account. So that's why they don't let you trade during news. A lot of these companies that let you trade during news, they still haven't figured it out, right? They're only doing that because they're trying to lure in like a lot of you risky traders that like really don't know what they're doing. Like a lot of traders trade news thinking that they know what they're doing, but in reality, they're just getting lucky. So yeah, trading news and weekend trading doesn't concern me because we don't trade that way. I'm a conservative trader. That's why I'm so consistent with my trading every day. And that's why we're always in profit because I don't take those risky trades. So yeah, John, it doesn't really affect me. It doesn't concern me at all because we don't trade during those times. If that's how you trade, I mean, that's fine. There's no wrong way to trade, but it's just, you're literally flipping a coin at that point. Like, the news this morning right here. See, there was news at 6:30. If you wanted to take a buy or a sell on this candle right here, let me just go let me just rewind it real quick. So if you decided to trade news right here when the Fed was speaking, it doesn't matter if you took a buy or a sell, you probably would have gone stopped out because you probably would have gone hit in either direction. This is a whip sell right here. So this moved like nearly 1,000 pips, right? If your stop loss was tight, you would have gone stopped out in both directions if you took a buy or a sell. So that's why, I mean, news doesn't really affect me at all because I don't trade during this time anyways. I trade when it's moving smoothly. If I see a smooth move up, I'll take a buy. Smooth move down, I take a sell. I'm not going to bet my account on this news event here to make a small profit. A lot of people will accounts that way. They just gamble. And, you know, the thing with trading is like, this actually requires skill. It's not gambling. If you want to last in this game long term, you got to actually know how to trade, not just like base stuff off news or like weekend trading. So just keep that in mind. I mean, you can trade that way. If it works for you, trade that way. But I'm saying that, you know, I don't know anyone who trades only news and has lasted in trading long term. They probably had a couple good wins and then one big loss, and there goes their account. They're gone. But if you guys have been following me, I've been trading for years now, and I trade live every day. So you guys can see that, like, there's no bullshit here. It's literally full transparency. You guys see me call the trades, take the trade, show my profits. And I'm just consistent. That's really what it is, consistency. So other than that, yeah, definitely. So John said, agreed 100%. Thank you for your opinion. I'm FTM as well, but the other firms seem enticing. No, I agree with you, John, 100%. Like, I wanted to go over to Funding Talent because they had, was it 80% split? But I mean, there's just no point in me really going over there because I already built my accounts here at FTMO, so there's no point in me going over. And that's why I just stick with FTMO. I mean, our next goal here at K2 is to create our own prop firm. So I'll probably create a K2 prop firm because you guys have seen everyone's profits here, right? So you guys see the profits that everyone is locking in over here. So you guys can see that every day, at least like almost every day, everyone's locking in like at least $1,000 trading with me here, right? Like during my live session, like everyone's just killing it every day. 1,920, 5,000, 3,000, 500, you know, 1,000 right here. So the thing is, I'm thinking about starting our own prop firm here at K2. It's not going to be open to the public like how FTMO is. It's just going to be open to certain people that I choose. Like, you guys will have to interview with me, and you guys will have to know my strategy, because you guys have to be able to kill it and like consistently make profits every single day, because you guys are going to be trading my money. So, you know, if that becomes the case, then, you know, we'll just create our own prop firm here. I'll give you guys a good split. We're all happy here because we're all going to win. And that's all that matters, right? Because the thing is, obviously my strategy works because you guys can see everyone's profits here. Like, these aren't magical profits that just happen one day. If you go back to any other day right here, you know, like, what was it, like March 9th over here? Look at Patricia made like 3,000. If we go like to like anything over here, like we go back to like February 24th, see Sherlock's in 8,000. Like, if I could just get you guys funded myself and you guys just keep trading my strategies, then it's going to be a win-win for all of us, because you guys are profiting anyways. Like, you guys are making FTMO money when you guys could be making K2 money, right? It just doesn't make sense for me to keep sending you guys over to FTMO when we can just do this on our own, like in-house. Like, Des will over 5,000 for the day, guys. Like, this is for one day. You know, if I could keep training you guys to learn my strategy and just kill it every single day, it wouldn't make sense for us to go to any other prop firm. Let's create our own prop firm. Because like, we're just making people money. We're making FTMO money by letting them. Look at this right here. Look at Jermaine over here. Jermaine for one day. Look how much this dude locked in. Like, dude, Jermaine locked in, and he was doing funding talent. See, so he did his funding talent right there. This dude was only sitting in on the live sessions. Dude locked in 16,000 in one day. Like, can you guys believe that? That's freaking crazy. So yeah, I mean, that's the next goal for us here at K2. We're just gonna create our own prop firm, and then we'll do our own thing here. Yeah, let's see. So John said, knowing the news releases are just part of your pre-trading routine. So sometimes it is, John. Sometimes I forget about it. Honestly, I don't even look at the news anymore. I just look at the charts. If I see something there, I'll take it. But yeah, if I do like set up for the week on Sunday, I usually pull up the calendar right here and I see what's going on. But for the most part, I'm not really focused on the news because I'm not trading the news anyways. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we do here at K2. And if you guys want to learn the strategy and learn how to do this yourself, just go on the website, k2trades.com, click on K2 strategy course, and that's how you'll get access to everything here. Yeah, guys, it's 9:34 right now. Let's see, the Forex charts have about 25 minutes left. So in about 25 minutes, I'll start looking if I want to take this sell right here, which I probably will take the sell for USD CHF. There's a couple other sells here for USCHF that's available here as well, depending on what you guys want to take. If you guys like to trade the euro, you can take that. If you like trading the pound, you can take that. I'm probably going to take USD CHF right here. They're probably all going to move in the same direction. So in the next 25 minutes, as long as this candle closes below the structure, I'm going to, okay, never mind, guys. This is going to be risky right here. I just realized that there's a zone right here. So this is not a safe entry for US 30. I mean, for USCH, for USD CHF. Damn it. Okay. I don't know if there's going to be an entry here, guys, because we wanted to take this trade here. But the problem with this is that the price is currently rejecting off the structure right here. We need price to close below the structure right here in order for us to have an entry. Seeing prices above the structure. So there's no entry available for GBP CHF. Same for Euro CHF. It's at the structure. So we're not going to take that. And same with USD CHF right here as well. So we'll come back and check on this in the next 24 minutes. I'm hoping that it like spikes down here or something, and then we can take the entry. But other than that, I just don't really see anything, playing out at this point. So let's go back to US 30 real quick. All right, US 30 is pushing right back up. Yeah, we'll keep watching this. We'll see how it plays out. And then hopefully we can take a scalp if a scalp appears here somewhere. Yeah, no zones there, but we're still currently in this buy. So we're currently in this buy right here. It's like slight drawdown, but it's swinging back up as we speak. So we'll let that play out right here. Other than that, I don't think there's really much for us to take. I looked at these Forex pairs. There just isn't anything for us to take right now. I'm gonna scroll through this really quick and see if there's anything that we could take here. Damn, odd CHF is about to hit TP. If we took that one, I marked it up, but we didn't take it last night because of the news this morning. Same CAD CHF is pushing down right there. CAD JPY. Damn, everything that we wanted to take, we ended up missing because of the news this morning. And then everything that we plan to take right now, this CHF pairs, it's at support. So there's really no entry that's available right there. But like I mentioned, guys, we're just going to be careful. If like the market's not moving smoothly, there's just no point in us forcing any trades right now. We're just going to be waiting for this to pick up. Once it picks up, then we'll be good to enter some trades. So going back to US 30 over here. Nice. It's pushing up pretty nice. If you guys took the daily entry, it's currently in profit right now as we speak. And yeah, we're just going to let it run. So we'll let this run. I don't see any scalps available here just yet. So we're just going to be waiting for this. I just want to spike up right now. I wanted to spike up so that we can hit that 3-minute scalp that we took over here. All right, let's see. Jalon said NASDAQ boom. So let's go back to NASDAQ real quick. So yeah, looking at the NASDAQ right now, I think shot up like crazy. Yeah, so NASDAQ did shoot up as well. Looks like all the indices are starting to push up. So that's kind of good for our US 30. If all the indices are starting to push upwards, specifically the DAX, if the DAX is pushing up like it's doing right here, then this is perfect. Oh, there's actually a buy entry right here for the DAX, guys. So if you guys are looking to enter the DAX, if this closes right here, my bad. So go to the DAX over here. If this closes right here in the next minute and 21 seconds, then this is actually going to be a buy scalp right here. I'm not going to call it. I'll give it to you guys here. It's not going to be an official entry. The reason why I'm not going to make this an official entry is because I don't know what the sweet spot is. I don't trade this. Like if I traded this, then yeah, I give you guys the actual trade, but I don't know what the sweet spot is for this. And I'm not going to act like I know it. Like I'm going to give you guys the sweet spot if I know it, but I don't know it. So we got about 50 seconds on this candle right here. For you guys who do trade the DAX, you guys probably know what the sweet spot is. So if you guys are in the premium, just ask whoever else is in the premium who trades the DAX, ask them what the sweet spot is. If they can tell you what it is, it's probably like around 150. That's what it seems like. I think Patricia trades it. I don't know if Patricia's in here though. I didn't see her this morning. Or actually she was here. I don't know if she's still here now, but I know Patricia does trade it. So I'm not sure if the sweet spot is like 150 or 200. I don't know, something like that. All right, so US 30 is back in profit. There we go. US 30 is back in profit, guys. So I'm in profit like a couple $100 right now. It's nothing crazy. Yeah, I'm profit 145 right now on my live account right here. So just gonna let that breathe a little bit and run through, and then I'll come back and check on it in a bit. But yeah, looking at the DAX right here. So there's an entry here for the DAX, guys, if you guys want to take it. I'm not going to call this for any official trade, but if you guys do want to take it, this would be the DAX trade right here for a scalp. It's kind of choppy right here, so I'm not sure if it's something that I would personally want to take. Like I mentioned, I wanted it to break above first before I take that trade. But if you guys do want to take it, here are the parameters for that for this trade right here. There's an entry point, TP, and stop loss if you guys decided to take it. Let's see. CT said that he chickened out. Let me see what he sent me. Nice. So yeah, CT over here, I think he pulled out of his trade. He said he chickened out, moved stop loss up with price action. So he locked in some nice profit today. Nice work, CT. So CT locked in 579 for one trade, $7 on the other trade, and then 1,311 on the other trade. So he locked in a total of 1,898 for the day so far. So nice work, CT. He's done till Asian session. So I'm probably gonna try to close out soon too, so I can just chill out until Asia session. But yeah, this trade is still currently running for our US 30 right here. After I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna take a break until Asia session. Let me check my schedule today. I think I do have some mentoring sessions all day today. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So I do have some mentoring sessions all day today. I think they're all gonna be private though, so I don't know if they're gonna be public on YouTube. But if you guys do want to sit in on my mentoring sessions, just make sure to like this stream, follow the YouTube channel, and turn on notifications so that YouTube knows that you want to watch my videos. Because if you know, in order for YouTube to show you my videos, like you got to let them know that you want to see my videos. So by doing that, they'll send you an email when I go live. They'll just be like, "Hey, Shawn's going live for a mentoring session," and then you can click on that link and watch me mentor people one-on-one. So I don't think we have public sessions today. Everyone kind of wants it private. You know, I respect everyone's privacy. Like some people are just they just get nervous. You know, some people don't like to be on live with me, so they don't like asking questions and then sounding dumb. But you know, there's no problem, guys. Like you guys can ask as many dumb questions as you want. There's no such thing as a dumb question if you guys don't understand stuff. Because I'm here to help you guys out. Like if you guys watch any of my mentoring sessions, I'm like pretty patient with you guys. So it doesn't matter how dumb your question is. I'm gonna answer it for you guys. So I do have sessions all day today, but they're all private. So unfortunately, I think we have one that's maybe public, but I'll have to check in with this person to see if they're okay with me streaming their live session. But if you guys do want to go back and watch my sessions, they are available on the YouTube channel. Just go to just go to the K² YouTube channel right here. Go on the K² YouTube channel and then just go to past live streams. And then all these green ones right here with mentoring session, that's me mentoring people one-on-one. So these white ones right here where it says K² Live Trading Room, these are the daily trading sessions. And then the weekly chart analysis is on Sundays when I go over the charts with you guys. But yeah, like I mentioned, if you guys want to go back and watch the mentoring sessions, they're all like right here. And I literally help everyone out, whatever questions that they have. And, you know, just a reminder, guys, there's no dumb questions, right? If you guys don't understand it, that's a smart question because you guys don't understand it. And I'm here to help you guys learn. So, Funke said, I personally don't care. Plus people can learn from you. Exactly. So we're here to help you guys out. Like, you know, I'm not trying to hide the ball at all. I want to make sure that you guys are successful at trading like everyone else here. And I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure you guys are successful. Cause I mean, geez, there's a lot of possibilities here if you guys get this trading thing down. So our position right here is almost a full TP. It's running up right now. Let's see. I'm profit about $700 right now. Here's my account. 745, 800. It's bouncing around that area right there. I might close out early because I just, man, whatever, I'm gonna hang on to it. So I might close out early. If I close out early, I'll let you guys know. I'm just following it as it goes up. And then, because I kind of want to just lock in profits and I want to take a break. I'm tired. I've been on this for like 4 hours already, or 5 hours now. Let's see. Yeah, a little over 3 hours. So let's see, it's 8. I'm in profit $900 right now. I'm watching it. Let's see where it goes. All right, so I close out in profit, guys. If you guys want to hold on to it, feel free. I'm tired of holding my positions right now. So I'll show you guys my profits for today. I just don't, because I wasn't so comfortable with this position when we took it. That's why I exited a little early. And the reason for that is just because it took so long. I'm hitting our TPs within like the first like 10, 20 minutes. If we hold on to it, like we've been holding this position for almost 50 minutes now. So we've been holding on to this longer than I like to hold on to it. So I'll show you guys my profits for the week so far. I think I've been doing pretty good. Everyone's been doing pretty good actually. So my first trade from yesterday, we made a total of, let me just see if this hits TP. I want to see if it hits full TP first before we, or it might not hit anytime soon. All right, whatever. I'll show you my profits first. Okay, so if you guys sat in on my live session yesterday, this is the profit I took off of that, 405. This morning, I took that first scalp for 345. The next scalp we made 895 off that trade. And for the scalp just now, we made 845 off that trade as well. So if I add this up for this week so far, 405 plus 345 plus 895 plus 845. Oh shit, my bad, sorry. Wrong number. So 405 plus 345 plus 895 plus 845. I'm in profit for this week so far, $2,490. So I'm doing pretty good so far for the week. Not as good as everyone else. Like if you guys look at everyone else's profits here, everyone's making at least a little more profit than me. CT made 1,800, so a little under me. But Cheryl over here made 5,000 for the day on one account, and then she made 3,000 on this account. So it's not exactly where I'm at, but congrats to everyone here who's killing it, right? CC over here made 1,900, so he's doing pretty good. See, Rick over here made 878 this morning with us. So all these profits are from these trades this morning that we were taking. And then on top of that, everyone's kind of trading their own strategy as well, or they're trading the strategy on their own. So looks like everyone in K2 made at least 1,000 today. So nice work to everybody here who traded with me this morning. This is what I like to see, guys. I like to see everyone here profit with me because you guys can see it's possible. You don't even have to learn the strategy. You can just sit here and buy when I say buy, sell when I say sell, exit the trade when I say exit, and you guys can lock in like a ton of profit here. So congrats to everybody here. Yeah, other than that, I don't really see much for us to really look at this point. Let me see if there's something else on here. So let's see. Nice Monster FX. Nice, Oli from Ireland, bro. Welcome. Yeah, so nice work for everyone else that's here that has made it in to K2. This is probably gonna push up. I'm glad I exited in profit. So if you guys want to exit in profit, you guys can. If you guys want to hold on to it, you're more than welcome. But I'm gonna take off my alert. I'm not watching it anymore. I'll let you guys know if it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. But I'm done with my scalps for this session. I'll be back during Asia session probably, and I'll probably call a couple more trades for you guys at that point if I see anything. So here's the DAX trade from earlier. It's in profit. It's doing pretty good. Go back to US 30. Let's see. Yeah, other than this, there's like no other scalps that are available right now. Nice, Monster. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. So CT said show zones on 3 minute, a zone rejected off it. Let me so 3 minute. Oh man, these are some messy zones though, CT. Yeah, I see the zone right here. Yeah, there's one down here as well. So let me just mark these. I'll change it to a different color so you guys can see that these aren't part of the 10-minute zones right here. Man, some messy zones right here. But anyways, we'll turn that off. Back to the 10-minute. Yeah, pretty much. Neptune, I'm already out of this trade. I closed it out a while ago. That's why I have the profit right here. So I made 844 off that trade, or 845. So I'm already out of that trade, Neptune. I'm not in it anymore. if you want to hold on to it, you can. If you want to exit now, you guys can as well. But yeah, CT, looking at your analysis earlier, you said that there was a rejection off here, which there was. Looks like there was a rejection right here for a buy, which you could have taken this right here. So yeah, this is probably gonna keep pushing up. So if you guys are still in the trade, you guys are fine. Looks like it's gonna continue pushing up from this point anyways, because it's still technically active. But like other than that, I think that's it for now. That's it. That's all that we've looked at. But I did exit that trade off here. Monster's asking, can you be my mentor? So I actually closed a mentorship, Monster. So I'm not really trying to mentor anybody new. I'm still mentoring people who are already in K2, but I'm not looking for brand new people to mentor because like I spend too much time mentoring and I miss a lot of these good trades. Like obviously you can see here, Cheryl is locking in like she locked in like 5,000, right? So she's killing it. And I'm kind of busy here mentoring people. So I don't really have time to catch all these trades. So that's why I'm not really trying to help with mentorship. But Monster, if you want to sign up, I'll give you one mentoring session. It shouldn't be that hard for you to learn everything. Just go on the website, k2trades.com right here, sign up for the K2 strategy course, and I'll give you one mentoring session. If you need more help, I'll help you along the way. But I can't guarantee that I'm going to give you like unlimited sessions like everyone else in K2, because I'm focused on making sure that everyone that's already in K2 continues to kill it and that they continue to keep making profit over and over again before I go and help brand new people. So if you want to sign up, feel free. I'll give you one mentoring session, and then from there, we'll see how much you need help. Because I mean, this strategy is so simple. You don't really need much help from me anyways. You learn enough just sitting in on these live sessions with me every day. So if you want to sign up, feel free, Monster. But unlimited mentoring sessions aren't going to be available for new people anymore, just for the people who are already in K2. But yeah, other than that, guys, I think that's it for these scalps. I'll give you guys an update if this ends up hitting full TP. Hopefully it hits before we sign off so that I can give you guys that update. But other than that, let me see if there's anything else here for me to look at. So I'll just go down these Forex pairs. I'm going to see if there's any entries that are available here. But other than that, I think we're pretty much done until Asia session. I have mentoring sessions like all day today. So I'm going to be really busy with mentoring other people. So I just want to make sure there's any trades here. There's no Forex trades available right now, guys. So the Forex market is still kind of slow, which is fine. That's normal. It's only Monday. So market is like really, really slow right now. And yeah, just checking my calendar. I have a mentoring session like almost every hour. So I'm going to be kind of busy for the day, guys. So if you guys have questions, just email me or message me on Telegram and I'll get back to you when I can. But I think all of my sessions today are pretty jam-packed for mentoring, all the K2 members, making sure everyone's killing it. But yeah, this is the scalp that's currently still active for US 30. Hopefully it hits soon. I think it will, because everything's pointing towards an upside push. Like our daily entry right here, it looks like it's pointing for an upside push there. Same with this one right here. This is a setup that CT mentioned off the 3-minute. And then our scalp that we currently have running is currently in profit right now and pushing up as well. So it looks good for the most part. But other than that, yeah, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me on Telegram or through email. And then I'll get back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. But other than that, it looks like I have, there 220 emails to get to from last night. And then I have a bunch of Telegram messages right here. So you guys can see how busy I am with all of this. So I think that's it for right now, guys. Thanks for showing up. If you guys haven't already, you guys can like the stream on your way out. If you guys dislike the stream, that's cool too. It's just YouTube won't show you my videos anymore, so you can't be copying my trades. So whether you guys like or dislike the video, it's really up to you what you guys feel. But just step up that engagement. Anyways, thanks for showing up, guys. I'll be back tomorrow morning. So every morning at 6:30, I'll be trading live with you guys. And I have a couple live sessions today. I'll see if they want to go public. If they want to go public, I'll share it with you guys. But other than that, I will catch you guys tomorrow. So I'll call some trades if I see anything. If not, then I'll be here again tomorrow morning for the live session. So thanks for showing up, guys. And I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. So see you guys then.